This chat will change it all when the stream starts.
I'm
No,
assuming.
We've been live. What are you talking about?
Actually, tell me this.
Funny story, we are actually. But yeah, I had to make everybody sufficiently uncomfortable enough to, switch it over. So anyway.
Oh, you're gonna have to try harder.
Well, I succeeded with
Challenge
at least
accepted.
2 people in the call. So hey.
Ooh, not me.
I still keep trying to picture all the down. I don't want to try to picture the downstairs area, but I just can't stop.
Oh, I'm just saying from neck down. It's bad.
Were our waist up, or were we talking waist down as well?
Perfect call I gotta take.
Is there like man boobies?
Oh, no. Oh, I understand the issue.
There you go.
What you're thinking of? No. That thing's great. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying, like, everything else is just a fucking hot mess.
It's not true.
Yeah.
Is the equipment on the smaller side? Is that the concern?
Oh, God.
Or
I mean, I don't think so. I've never heard complaints.
okay.
So either
You don't like your body, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I think most people feel that way about their bodies.
Yeah.
I mean, I just keep reminding myself that pear is a shape.
Yeah. A pear is a shape.
So I'm in shape.
I'm also in a shape. Yeah. It's not great. Eventually, one of these days, I'll just be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna actually go to a gym." But until then,
That should be one of our streams, like on
like a gym
Wednesday.
day.
We all exercise in our houses, and you just see us trying to like lift a weight or something. Or
Hey
just,
guys,
like,
this is all of us trying our best to not be fat.
right.
Oh man, yeah.
It's
That
not
could make us go
working.
viral.
And then at
Oh,
the
I'm
end,
I'm
I'll
sure
like,
there's
be
streams
eating
like
ice
that.
cream or something. I've never
Oh
seen
yeah,
one.
right. We'll lift we'll do like 20 reps of like 2 pounds, and then be like, all right, cool. I deserve this 10-pound jug of ice cream now.
Well, no, see, that's one of the weights is lifting the bowl up to you with the.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes a
I
lot of
love that
sense.
thinking.
So just a foodie channel.
Yeah. Basically, we're getting
We
our
got
cardio in by
variety.
walking to the fridge and back.
Here, watch me lift this quarter pounder.
Oh man. Anyway, hey stream, welcome back. Sorry that you had to bust into the middle of that random conversation, but it was fun. Also, sorry we haven't been on for a little while. I had a toothache, and that lasted for like a week and a half until they pulled the tooth out. And now things are good, but I couldn't speak for a little while, so sorry about that. That's why there was no stream, except for last week. That one's all Valeria's fault. 100%. I was ready to go, but she was like, "Nah, I got responsibilities," and I'm like, whatever. Anyway, that's actually pretty much how it went down. Only I was a little politer, a little more polite. Whatever, not important. Resuming our D&D, we're back this week, obviously, and next week, and et cetera, et cetera. So Monday we'll be back next week. We didn't go yesterday because I just don't fucking wanna. It was like 32 degrees here, and no. And yeah.
You
Also,
go somewhere?
Tuesdays I gotta catch up. Yeah, I went to my dad's farm and helped him walk around, make the chickens walk. So
You should
That
also
sucked.
probably specify which particular temperature range you're referring to when you say 32, because that
the
vastly
correct
changes.
yeah.
Wait, you helped the chickens walk?
Yeah. If it gets
Little
super,
canes.
yeah. If it gets super hot, then they will just sit there and just pant and then hyperventilate and then die. So you have to like get up and literally.
They're not very
walk.
smart.
Bird brain. It's a thing.
Huh. Okay.
So
well,
you
learn
have to
something new every
basically
day.
stir them by like walking, so they'll get spooked and they'll move over to where a water line is, and they'll be like, "Oh hey, look, there's water here." Oh, well.
Hey, can we send our daughter up there to do that job for you guys?
Stir the pot.
If that's what
sure.
it takes to get you guys to move up here, then sure, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I bet she would love that shit.
I've been telling Zach for years, like, move up here,
That's what I keep telling him too, but
right?
the business.
fuck the business.
Sorry, what was that again?
The business.
It sounded exactly like him. I couldn't tell who was talking.
I know.
Actually,
I'm
it was a
sorry.
little bit more upbeat. Usually a little more depressed.
You're right. You're right. I forgot about that part.
The business. Anyway,
There you go.
that's neither here nor there. The words are hard. Who's gonna do the recap? I don't want to do it, so and I'm never gonna do it. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be either Brian or
Always
Moose.
Deals and absolutes.
Fair. Well, Brian
Isn't
touched
that
his
an
nose.
absolute right there?
I think that. Oh,
Uh-huh.
Checkmate.
That's what I thought.
wait. Either that or he's confessing he's Sith.
What?
Moving on.
You said you were never going to do it, so I said only Sith deals and absolutes.
But that's
right,
an absolute
and that's
as well.
an absolute.
Fuck.
This is fantastic. This is way better than the pee conversation.
Let's be honest. Red is the best color of lightsaber anyway, so we can all just be Sith. It's cool.
No, green's
No,
hot.
no.
Purple.
It's really purple.
Purple.
No, it's green.
Okay, you're outvoted.
Only Samuel Jackson can have a purple one. Everybody else just gets fucking not purple.
Look, I will wrestle Sam Jack. He's like 90.
You can take him. Unless he's got his
Unless-
purple lightsaber with him.
I was gonna say, unless
then
he's
you're
got a
fucked.
lightsaber or a gun.
Oh, true.
We'll just gang up on him. Sure,
He's
lightsaber.
pretty good with those two. At least he seems to be.
Yeah. So, somebody recap.
Have we played D&D before? It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
All right. So yeah, last time we tried to capture the tiger dude when he jumped out at us and tried to kill somebody. Maybe. Not sure. It got a little bit weird and took a while to get through that particular combat. Tiger dude, aka Pretty Kitty Man. Sorry, I had that here in my notes, but I had to say that.
Going to love him and squeeze him.
And dress him up in dresses. Yeah, would have been
Or
good.
throw him on the floor and kill him.
Spoilers.
That too.
Jeez. Well, now why don't you just continue? Jeez. Anyway,
She tosses the cat on the ground and it dies.
Yep. But first we went through his pockets, found a ball of yarn, and promptly shoved it into his mouth.
That's right, you did do that.
And then she DC'd.
Yeah, she had a
In
blistering
shame.
death at about a minute ago. So she didn't hear any of that, unfortunately.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll repeat it for her.
Okay.
Anyway, so she brought him back, threw him over his shoulder, and was like, "Hey guys, look what I found!" Slams him onto the ground, kills him. Sad, very sad.
Very
I was very much in character, yes. I was slightly exasperated, tried to revive him, but it seems he doesn't want to come back. Although my patron tells me that he's sworn to vengeance, so that's fun. It's been a long day. We should sleep. But
Okay.
didn't get much rest. Had horrible visions, bad dreams. It was horrible. Flurry also couldn't sleep. Talked about that in the morning when we woke up. Then she talked to Zaxar, found out what the creature was and why we're not sleeping, and yeah, we should go get decursed. So we went out. First I talked her out of skinning the cat, although she still maybe wants to. Question mark. So we went to the Church of Aetherd. Say that again
Aerthid.
for me. Aerthid.
But there's a new bartender.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
there
guys
was someone-
also had a visitor.
Right.
So I forgot to write that part down.
Oh.
Okay. I'll fill it.
Okay.
Okay. Went to the church, got decursed, then we were heading off to the magistrate. Now, backtracking it slightly, tell us about the bartender.
It's a half elf with brown hair that brings food and drinks to the group. And apparently I got all this, like, apparently we did so, I don't know. Anyway, then it backtracks, and my notes backtrack to the past where I said Al tries to commune with his patron, ask about, oh, never mind, about this condition he and Valeria find themselves afflicted with. And then Valeria calls Zaxxar on the Sending Stone. They speak of domesticating the Rakshasa. Hazel remembers who he is. Valeria takes Strawberry up to see her kitty corpse. Strawberry finds lint in its pocket and drops it. Val shapes a dust bunny out of the lint and offers it to Strawberry. He leaves. Then Valeria picks up the corpse and heads downstairs. As she goes to open the door, a tall demon-looking woman opens the door. She asks if they know not Agman, not Agman, not Agman, not Agman, and Agman Bookeater. Xanath gives him up in a heartbeat. Strawberry deceives her into thinking Agman took a portal to the Fey Realm or Realm of Water. And then we pick up where you completely skipped these Apparently Al does not give a flying fuck as to their former party member.
There was one slight addendum there. One of your party members made a tentative date with the demonic figure.
Very much so.
Keep trying to remind us of this, and we're trying to forget it.
That's fine. You don't have to go. You can stand her up. That's fine. I'm just saying that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, and then you guys went to the Aerthid Temple and or park, and were basically decursed. So, we pick up with you guys in the park, seeing the birds eating out of people's hands and stuff, and flitting around and just eating and having a good time. Seems a very peaceful place, and yeah, what do you want to do?
Weren't we going to go see the magistrate?
Yeah, that was our goal.
Why for? What's happening?
We wanted to show off the pretty kitty man and how we caught the killer.
Don't you want to show off your new pelt?
I thought I didn't skin it. I thought people
You
convinced
haven't.
me to.
Not yet.
So far, we've convinced you not to skin it.
Y'all are just carrying it around.
Yeah. Well, I'll go where people want me to go since. Super adorable.
Super adorable. Okay, so you guys are heading to the magistrates? Is that correct?
I'll go meet up with the demon bitch.
Okay, so you're gonna go
By
meet
yourself?
up with the demon, and the rest of
should
the
be
party.
excellent.
The rest of the party is gonna go to the magistrates. So, you head back to No Rats, and we'll come back to you in a minute. The party, you guys continue on to the magistrate's place. You find your way there, kind of, it's pretty obvious where it is. It's in the same district where the decapitated corpse was that had been mushed by the previous group, a couple days back, maybe 2 weeks ago. And it's nearby, and you see the sign out front that, denotes the magistrate's place. It says Judge Orly Tosskettle on the front of the sign, and affixed via rope to the fence appears to be a horse with a saddlebag.
Could you inform me as to how to spell that?
I will
Judge name.
copy-paste it.
I thought he said oral or orally. I was like, what did he say?
Juan?
Orly Tosskettle.
That sounds dirty.
Or really?
That's
That's
where
what
I got her
heard
name from.
is O'Reilly.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep, I kind of figured.
That's my naming scheme. You nailed it. So yeah, there's a horse out front, and you guys can kind of push through the gate and go on up if you want, or do whatever you want. What are you doing?
I'm making a note like I'm ever going to use this person's name in my whole life, which I don't even know why I'm taking a note on this.
There you are. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll just walk in.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys.
Yeah.
I will cast
What?
invisibility on myself and then walk in.
Okay. So
What
one
is
invisible
happening?
party member and several others. You walk into the room. You walk into the room of the judge, Orally Tosskettle, where you see her middle-aged halfling form, wearing a ornate judge's kind of get-up. Appears to be speaking with a pale rock gnome with a dirty complexion from dust or dirt or smoke. You can't really tell. Fiery orange hair that's just everywhere. He's wearing a full set of scale mail, but has a brown apron that covers up, a lot of it. And has a backpack on that's looks like it's got a lot of stuff in it, and you can see some stuff poking out here or there. And he's got a quarterstaff in his hand. And as you guys walk in, you catch the end of their conversation. The judge says, "Well, I can't just give you their names, but oh, hey, that's them."
You know how much work I've done for you? I turn. Oh, are you there? That's them.
That is them.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
They did
bye.
it.
I turn around and quickly greet all of you. Hello. You are the ones that have been doing right good in this town, correct?
As much as we can.
Oh, wonderful. So, what are you guys doing next?
Overlay is so fucked. Just, you guys are gonna need to RP for a little while.
I was wondering if you were prepared for this.
I
are you guys doing
didn't
next?
want to ruin the surprise. Go ahead.
Sorry. My name's Marzen. I was told that you guys are doing amazing things this town, and I'm kind of bored here. I'd like to leave, like, as soon as we can. I'd like to come with you guys. I can be very useful.
What do you do?
I turn around and look at the judge. How about not here? Last time I did this, I got in trouble. Magic stuff. I'm more of a tinker kind of guy. Use my hands a lot. I do magic too, but what are those things called? Jay, is it common for people to know what an artificer is? Or...
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm one of those artificer guys. I worked at one of the clans here. Pretty famous. I'm surprised you guys haven't heard of me, Marzen. Well, probably now it's Mad Marzen, but that's beyond the point. Can we go now?
Why are you called Mad, Marzen?
Let's just say that I had a recent
him.
experiment that didn't go as desired as people want it to. And now some of the guild craftsmen think I'm crazy, but I taught them everything they needed to know, so it's kind of worth it.
I
I'll
have
get
a
over it.
gift
They'll
for
learn eventually.
you. I plop my giant tiger down in front of him. Here you go.
You would definitely know what this is because you're insanely high rolls and stuff. She just drops a corpse of a Rakshasa.
Oh,
I
this is
killed
quite
it
fascinating.
myself.
Where did you kill this? I didn't know that these were near here, although I have never left the city my entire life. This is impressive.
Thank you. I try. I do.
What are you going to do with it? Can we skin it? Probably not here, Judge.
Oh my
might be
god,
mad.
yeah. Do you want to wear like matching outfits? I've been trying to convince everyone to skin it, but they're all like, the city, and then like entrails, spleens. But I think if
to
we
be
take it
fair,
somewhere, yeah.
You were trying to skin
Okay,
it in,
yeah, we
in
can
the
do that.
street.
Yeah, we don't want to do that, and you don't want to do it in here. The judge might get mad.
Yeah,
Right.
please not here.
So I can come with you guys, at least, for a little bit. I'll prove my worth.
Only if
I have-
we wear matching outfits.
I reach out my hand to shake. More like reach up, but you get the idea.
Absolutely.
Okay, we shake on it. Wonderful. Let us
Awesome.
be off then. To
Cool.
wherever we're gonna go.
So before these two take this thing and go skin it someplace,
Mm-hmm.
this was the creature that was murdering the people throughout the town over the last few nights.
Are you asking me or telling him?
Oh, it's a him? I had it as a her.
No, me. Hi, I'm him.
Are you talking?
I think he's telling
I
the
was-
magistrate.
I was telling the
It sounded
magistrate.
like a question, so I was curious if you were asking me, the DM, or if you're talking
No.
to Kyle, or if you're talking
Okay.
to me as orally. I don't like.
I'm talking to you as Orly.
Okay, gotcha.
And also
Gotcha.
kind of
I'm
as
hearing
an
orally.
aside too.
Right. Okay. She just says, right. Well, that's certainly good. We didn't have a... I don't think we put out a bounty for it, so I can probably ask around the town and see if people will like chip in for a reward of some kind. But yeah, we hadn't really sent something out yet as of.
That's because we're so
Yeah.
good we did it before you even asked for it.
Exactly. That might hurt your bottom line, but you know, it's a good thing overall, I guess. Very altruistic of you.
I'm good.
We're
It's me.
professionals.
Certainly professional. That's for sure. Anyway,
I actually tried not to kill it, but it sort of died when I threw it on the floor.
right.
Yeah.
Well, feel free to skin it. I'm not going to keep it for any reason. Marzen, I couldn't give you their names, but they're right there. So I'm very busy. Could you guys?
Yes, of course, magistrates. Yeah, let's go, people. I grab a leg of the tiger and I start trying to drag it outside.
Okay. It's a medium creature, so yeah, it's gonna take some.
Yeah,
doing,
so
but
I
you can do it.
struggle.
Yeah.
All right. Flock of seagulls shall now exit. And I just walk out and I leave him to try to drag this thing out by himself, which I assume he's got.
Hey, can I have some help here? I'm not a muscle guy.
I'll try.
I'm not really all that strong either, but
I'll attempt to pull the other leg.
I'm picturing like all three of them like trying to pull this thing out as I just like
nope,
walk
I'm
out
standing
my
there
door.
watching.
I just mean for his small form, it's kind of hard, but you know, with somebody else helping, yeah, you can definitely drag him.
They've each got like one hand.
Could be.
Okay, for the mental picture, I've got to ask: are you guys dragging by the hands, with the back feet dragging, or are you dragging by the feet with the head bouncing along?
You're thinking of a certain comic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
And yes, I am.
I knew.
I think I said foot, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I just grabbed one of the feet randomly.
Yeah, so you guys are just dragging this Rakshasa corpse by the feet. You drag it outside where you see your horse. And yeah.
I walk up to the horse. I'll take my bag and I'll kind of just huck it over the side so it gets on the saddle.
Yep.
So this is also my horse. Where are we off to? We want to go skin this thing. We go into a back alley. We go into a bar. We leave in the town. Where are we going?
what's your horse's name?
My horse's name is
Is it horse?
No.
Is it horse?
You can guess again, but you're not close.
Horse!
Da Vinci is
Oh,
my horse's name.
I was so
Nice.
close.
Nicely done.
Come Da
That's a
Vinci.
good name.
I kind of click and the horse comes up next to me.
Maybe we should go to like a little back alley and skin this, and then we can begin making our fashion line.
Our ceremonial clothing for my initiation, of course.
That's what I said, yes.
Yes.
Okay. As you guys make your way to wherever you want to do that, you do hear a diddle-oo-doo, diddle-oo-doo, diddle-oo-doo-doo. Diddle-oo-doo, diddle-oo-doo, diddle-oo-doo-doo. Really annoying ringtone, which Valeria would recognize as Sending Stone that Zaxar gave her.
Hello?
Hey, yeah.
Can you hear me?
v-
Can you hear me? Can
It-
you
what on
hear
earth
me
is that?
now?
It's
So what does she have on her?
she's holding a Sending Stone. It's
Oh.
basically a rock that she talks into, and it basically acts as a phone.
Hello. It's far beyond the knowledge of many mere
Yes,
mortals.
yes,
But
yes. I understand what it
hello?
is.
Anyway, you just hear, Valeria, it's
Hello.
magic.
Yes.
It'll always work. You're good. I
Yes.
forgot to tell you yesterday when we spoke, I'm going to be moving the tower tomorrow.
What? Okay.
Yeah. Too many visitors. I'm probably going to take it across the Bridge of Lost Souls, go to the desert for a little while. So
Sounds hot.
that's happening tomorrow. So if your rabbit friend wants to come grab his brother before then, just talk to me on the sending stone and I'll have one of the simulacrums open up a portal for you. And you can
Okay.
kind of collect him. Otherwise, so far, he makes a pretty good assistant.
Oh, that's good to know.
Not as good as you, don't worry.
Oh,
But,
okay.
you know,
Everyone does like me the very best, I think, yes.
yeah.
I'm going to make some clothes. Do you want me to send you one of our new fashionable items? Maybe like a scarf?
Oh, I would love it,
Okay,
but
yes,
I don't
I'll get
think...
that. Oh, yeah,
I
I'll
just,
send it.
it's probably best if you just don't... I don't want the simulacrums, you know, I don't want them
That's
to
true.
start
I'll
feeling...
be
Yeah.
jealous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I'll tell. Okay, bye.
It just cuts off.
Would we be able to hear that, or is that a private conversation?
Oh, no,
Just
you
her
heard
side.
Okay. What
Yeah.
tower, and how is he moving it?
He had it on
I'm
speaker.
very intrigued.
Whatever. Normally it wouldn't, but he was making sure everybody heard. Because he knows
Oh,
Valeria.
he knows how to do speakerphone?
Yeah.
Speaker stone, that is.
Speaker stone, yeah. He knows Valeria, so he'd force it to definitely carry.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, we go into this tower, moving tower. Haven't seen one of those before. How does that work?
Very complicated. Many magic.
Well, I'd love to understand it. Can we go? Can we go now? You know what? We could take this thing, and I point to the tiger body. We could take it there and make the clothing there at the tower, so we can get orders to people that want the clothing. Doesn't that sound great? And then I can enchant it.
Ooh, enchanting does sound nice. Wait, you can only enchant things in towers? That doesn't make sense.
No, I can enchant things anywhere. The tower's easier
Because
because we're already there. We don't have to like leave or drag all the stuff around.
but we're already here.
I mean, fair point. Just trying to speed things up a little. I don't know.
I'm gonna slowly scoot behind Aloysius as I do anytime I'm confused about what to do.
Okay. Well, we'll let that simmer for a bit as we've got a date to get to. Astra, you walk inside the No Rats Here Inn, where you see in the corner of the room a very... I mean, it depends on your taste, right? Like, if you would find a demon beautiful, then she's certainly beautiful. Covered in leather, whips, chains, spikes, you know. Definitely some torture implements all across her. Depending on what you're into, that might be a good time. I mean, it's up to you. She is flanked by 2 guards, though. And as you walk in, she, like, kind of waves at you. Well, hello, over here.
What's with the bodyguards?
They won't let me go anywhere in the city without an escort.
So now you're an escort.
Technically, they're an escort.
Shit.
You see both the guards just like... Oh.
So what do I gotta do to get some money?
Money?
Or the gold, like you said you'd give me gold. If I came on this date with you. So what do you want to do? So I can make sure I get it.
That's not how I remember this interaction.
That's how I remember it clear as day.
I felt like there was more of a chemistry kind of thing.
I mean, we can see where things go.
Very well. Well, why don't we get a private room? We'll talk for a little while, and we'll see where things go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. She kind of gets up and walks over to the bartender and just gives him like a nod. You're kind of getting the impression based on the interaction. He looks a little bit taken aback as he like steps back, but like nods back. You kind of get the impression that like she thought this might go there and had paid ahead to like get the room. You know, the two guards do follow, and you guys get to the top of the stairs right outside the door, and the guards are just like, please wait in the hall real quick. And they go in and they check to make sure there's no other like exits or whatever. And they come back, say, very well. I will go outside and watch the window, and you will stay here at the door.
So you're just gonna watch through the window?
No, I'm going to watch the window, not watch through the window.
That sounds like the same thing.
Just put a drape over or something.
Or I'll just give you guys the full show. I mean, damn.
Exasperated, the one guard just walks away, and the other one's just like, okay, whatever. The Irenaeus
I'm gonna
leads
need
you
to go get some alcohol if this is gonna continue.
It might. The Irenaeus leads you into the room, and the guard kind of closes it behind, and, you know, as you walk over into the middle of the room, you can glance at the window and see the guard as he just, like, manages to run up, and he's just...
I'm gonna wave. I'm just gonna wave at him.
Being discreet, he checks up every couple of seconds and looks up and notices you and just... and then, like, tries to not look. Yeah, so the Irenaeus kind of sits on the foot of the bed and goes, so, well, you want gold. I can give you gold, but I don't give gold for free.
Well, of course not. Gotta earn it somehow.
Right. Well, I've got two ways you can earn it. Either I get some information, or we have some fun. Your choice. Those are the two things I'm willing to pay for at the moment.
Why not both?
Why not both? Do you speak Abyssal?
No.
Okay. She gives you a safe word in Abyssal.
What does it sound like?
Yes. Yeah, anyway, so we're going to not go down that road, but you do get a little bit of the conversation ahead of time, or before it turns to fun time. She asks you, so, your friend mentioned that Eggman stepped through a portal to the Fey Realm, or a water realm of some kind. Is this true?
I don't really know what happened. I just know from what at least they told me that he fucking disappeared. He went into a hole and disappeared, and I was like, shit. Well, that sucks.
She kind of looks at you and is, like, visibly confused. Right.
Why are you confused?
Your group is a very confounding group. The one fellow freely was giving information, and then there was the other one who kept telling him to stop talking, and now you're giving information. Did you even know Eggman?
Honestly, no. I'm just telling you what you already heard, so... I mean, that's all I know. Why do you want Eggman? Are you trying to have his kid?
Oh, no. I like to have fun with him. He's fun. And, then he escaped. And I want him back.
Oh, so like you chained him in your basement and didn't let him out and only used him when you wanted to, basically?
Well, sometimes there was chains.
Well, at least you gave him an option.
Right. let's have fun, and we'll fade to black. Going to the other group. Remember, if you want to, at any point use that safe word that you definitely can't speak, and she will definitely stop. So, going to the group, you guys have made your way from the exterior of Orly's place to go exactly where and do what?
I'm still in the judge's room.
Oh, okay. You definitely just hanging out. You notice that she ends up pulling out a bunch of different papers and seems to be going over guard reports, marking down certain guards that need to be moved off of certain positions into other ones, going through disciplinary reports, stuff like that. Eventually, probably about 15 minutes after disciplinary reports, she pulls out a new piece of paper and starts kind of testing. I should not read while I'm speaking at the same time. She begins writing out a preliminary document to hand around town to, see if she can get people to chip in money for, paying you guys for taking care of the big bad of the town. But she totally doesn't notice you. So whatever you want to do, you do.
All right. After this has gone on, I decide that there's nothing of interest to be gained here, so I just make my way out.
Okay. When you open the door, she's like, "Hello? Hello?" When you slowly close the door, she's like, "Who's in here?" And that's probably the last thing you hear as you're walking away from the door.
Really? She doesn't say an illusion? What are you hiding?
She didn't see anything.
Okay.
Had she have seen an illusion, she may have said that.
Okay.
But yeah. You leave. We're going to have to pick up with you after we pick up with the party, because they left ahead of time. So where's the rest of the party?
I think in an alleyway skinning a cat.
Yeah, okay.
As you do.
As one
Anybody
does.
who wants to partake in the skinning of a cat, go ahead and make a survival check or dexterity check if you want. Either two people can both do it with advantage, or everybody can do one check. It's all good.
I will guide whoever is going to do it if somebody's
Okay.
helping another person.
All right. Is it only the two of you doing it, or is there more?
My
I guess if
assistants-
they are, I'll help.
Okay.
You said Dex.
Yep, either dex or survival. Your choice. All right.
Add D4s to those.
Yeah, you've got
Some
guidance
guidance
from your cleric.
As he does that, I cast guidance on myself first. It's like, no, give it to them. I'll be fine.
Okay, I can do two at once, but all right.
Oh, magnificent. Well then, carry on.
All right. So, Zanuck and Marzen kind of make a little bit of a mess of it, but either Valeria's done this before or it's beginner's luck. She skins the cat just perfect. The lines go right down to the paw and totally pulling it away. Very little of what Valeria is cutting actually gets wasted.
I am actually going to ask. Have you done this before? You seem to have
No,
done
I've
that.
never done this before. Oh, you might be talking to her. Yeah, she did a fantastic job, didn't she?
You did.
I am good at everything because God has smiled upon me.
It was really
Never ask
hard.
what you do. Do you do? In fact, what do all of you do? In fact, I don't even know any of your names. Except for her, because she wanted me to join the group as long as I skin the cat. So what's up with y'all?
Have I caught up to them at this point?
Assuming that you know where they were going, because they were talking about where they were going after they left. You can make a an insight check or a perception to see if you noticed them, if you'd like. Yeah, okay. You leave the Magister's place, and you probably hear them talking about how they're gonna skin the cat a kilometer away.
Already
And you
hears
can
me scream,
smell-
I am Valeria Excelsior!
Got your
That
Oh my god,
too.
you're adorable!
massive bunny ears. that don't
Nice.
show up because of
Aw.
Discord.
Damn it.
And probably can smell the tiger meat.
Oh, probably, yeah.
He follows his nose.
Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
Yeah, eventually, yeah, you come up on them as they just finish pulling the pelt off of the cat. Now they've got a furless, skinless cat in a hallway or in an alleyway with backwards hands.
I'm gonna
Careful.
come out of invisibility and say, I am a great performer.
Prove it.
With no
gonna-
name.
Pull out my lyre and start singing. A
See,
long
I
ass
told you he was
fucking
a
time
liar.
ago in a town called Wackadoo.
Make a performance check. He's a magnificent performer. Probably the best you've ever seen.
Yes.
That's
yes,
it.
I am.
Get rid of your 20s now.
Yes. Never again.
Use them all on roleplay.
I shed a single tear as I listened to
Probably.
his beautiful sonnet.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I can't stop laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We, and I gesture to everyone around me, are the flock of seagulls. And I am Valeria, Cherby Excelsior. This is my unholy army of the night. I happen to be gesturing, of course, to the bunny rabbit. So he is Jarv Bunny McFlufferson. And I point to Al. That is Aloysius the Vicious.
But in Strawberry the Bard.
Well, that's what he calls himself. And then
But you
there
can
is
call me Al.
Yes, he goes by that for short. And then there is the Sweet Empress of the Stars, who's not here right now. So but she's around. She's somewhere, not
She's
doing anything
wiggling.
dirty at all. And then there's Triple X, who is a monk. The end. Thank you for coming today.
All right
Zach,
then.
are you gonna be okay?
I pull out a book and I sit down and I pull out a nice ink pen, put some ink in it, and I start writing down in the book. Looking up, so we got Al, got Bunny Man, Valera.
That's
What's your name?
Strawberry.
I cross out Bunny Man. Strawberry. Were you named after the fruit?
There was a man named Strawberry White.
Okay then. I continue to scribble stuff down. I look at Cypher. And you?
Xanic.
Zanuck. And the other person that's not with us right now was whom?
The name you were given was Sweet Empress of the Stars.
Sweet Empress of the Stars. Slap the book shut. Okay. What now?
Actually, I was thinking a lot about tigers when you were first sort of appeared on the scene. If you could maybe remind me, I know I'm looking right at you, but let's just pretend that I'm not for a second. Maybe you could remind me what you look like and all your exciting skills that we're so happy to have you here.
Well,
Thanks.
clearly he's a fire-haired rock gnome artificer.
Yeah, that's about it. I have a very dirty complexion as well. Looks like I've been playing in dirt all day.
Is
Do-
that
do you-
soot plastered on you?
Yes, it is. Do you want me to go all the way back through, or is that good enough for you?
Oh, that's excellent. Thank you.
Did you catch his name as well?
My name? My name's Marson.
Marzipan? Yeah.
Marzen.
No, not Marzipan. I don't cook. Why would I be named Pan?
Marza
Oh well.
Pan.
Marzin.
Marza Peter Pan.
Sure. I hope I don't regret this.
You will.
We'll see about that. So, to the tower, we gonna meet the priest, woman of the night thing person.
What do you think is in the tower?
No,
Where I
your
used
friend.
to live for some time?
No, you said there was another person that came with you guys that was like the priestess of the night woman something.
I don't know. It's all adding up.
I see. Oh yeah, the sweet empress of the stars. Wait,
Yes,
so
Sweet Empress of the Stars.
XR
so
and
you're
his
just hanging
simulacrum
around
must get lonely.
with this judge, and you're
No, so
unknown.
I'm a crafter. I was a guild crafter. I'm very well known in this town,
And
but
did you
I
get
would like to
lost
leave.
in her house? And you just got lost in there? That happened to me once. There's a lot of rooms in the tower. And if you're not really thinking of where you're going, you just get lost in there for days.
I look
Is
over at
that-
Al. Is she always like this?
It's usually worse.
I
This
see.
is one of her more lucid moments.
Oh. Well then.
Well, we can go where you like. I am the leader. I lead us.
Wonderful. I will let them choose. I point at Al and Strawberry. They seem like they know what's going on, and I'm a little new here, so
It is better if Al makes decisions, I think.
I stare at Al.
Al was slightly distracted by a quick telephone call. What are we talking about?
You're good. An insane guy was just talking to an insane woman. Now they're looking to you for direction.
Okay, I
Yeah.
I got that much. Okay. Well, we actually just got a couple of mission ideas. Guess that was
Missions?
yesterday at this point.
Are they here or are they far away? Because I'd like the second option.
We have some stuff that's far away. We have some stuff that's here in town. You seem eager to get out of town. Is that going to be an issue?
This is just the
Are you
first
being
time that I've...
chased?
No. This is just the first time that I've been ever allowed to
Let
leave.
check.
So I want to leave.
You can make an insight check, yeah. Go ahead. And then, Kyle, go ahead and roll either... Just roll
Is that
charisma.
another freaking... Okay,
Just make it a regular charisma check, and then
that's just an
add
18.
either your persuasion or your deception bonus to that, and don't tell them what we rolled, but tell them the result. Just so that they don't see whether you were lying or not.
I need to see if... no, his insight check beats me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he seems to be telling you the truth.
This is just the first time that I've ever been able to leave, and I'd like to leave. I want to learn about stuff. This town, I'm the best craftsman in this town, and they don't know jack shit. So we could like go, and I could like learn some stuff, and I'll be useful. Again, I already mentioned that. And like you guys seem like a great bunch, very capable. So it's a win-win.
How will we make our clothes? I think is the pertinent question right now. Was that not it?
I don't know how to make clothes.
I mean, I can try. I've never made clothes, but I could probably figure it out.
Hmm.
You want me to try? I can try.
Yeah, let's try. Wishes. What should we do with our lives? Should we make the clothes right now, or should we do something else?
I stare at Al.
I also stare out.
Are we gonna go get Hazel, or is he gonna stay with Zaxar?
Yeah, Strawberry, Zaxar was just saying that he's going to be moving soon, and if we wanted to go get Hazel before he leaves, we might want to do that soon. I don't think you were here for that.
Sounds like a plan. I'd like to speak to my brother before he's whisked off into who knows where.
A
The
desert,
desert.
apparently.
Ah,
Well, Zaxar did say he was very helpful. Do you want me to call Zaxar on my rock?
oh, nobody
No.
wants that.
Nobody wants that. Oh, okay. I'm excellent at speaking.
Well, unfortunately, I think she's going to have to call him, because otherwise the portal's not going to get opened. So I think it might be a
Right.
necessary evil.
Evil.
Do you want to take a turn? Is it that you're quite jealous? I can tell by your face. Here, let me just start. Let me call him up, and then you can talk, okay? So I get the sending stone, and then I'm just going to hold it in front of Jive Bunny's face like he doesn't know how to hold an object.
Sure.
And now from behind, I'm going to yell at the stone. Hello? Zaxar, hello? Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Valeria, it's magic. You can just speak normally.
Okay. This is my normal
No,
speaking.
normally.
What?
You're being very quiet now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have the Jive Bunny here, and he would like to speak to you. I'm going to hold the phone, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Zaxar.
Hello, Jive Bunny.
Revisit you before you disappear again. I'd like to see my brother.
Right, okay. I will have a simulacrum open up a portal. When and where?
I don't think we've gotten that far.
Why are you wasting my time?
I'm assuming we have to go to back to the spot where you opened it before.
Reasonable. How about now?
Well, we should probably go get Astra.
I think she's preoccupied.
Where's Astra? I was
Okay,
not informed of who
now
this
works.
person is.
Okay, bye.
That's the Star
Bye.
Empress. And we start
Ah,
booking it
sorry,
over to the
Jordan.
portal location.
Okay, you guys make your way over to first time Mad's ever gonna get to hear. Marzin's gonna get to hear this. You guys make your way over to what appears to be like a raised dais in the middle of like the wealthy part of town. You see people are all kind of scared to go near the dais, and you've definitely know why because you were in the town when it happened. One of the guards was apparently going to be given a commendation and was brought before the whole town and then publicly executed by a group of mercenaries that came through about a week and a half ago.
Would it happen to be this group of mercenaries that I am currently with, or a different one?
Great question. A different group. It was the Norma Mercenary Company.
Ah.
And ever since then, people kind of avoid the dais where it happened because they said, nobody touches the body, let this be a lesson. So as you guys are walking, you still see a decaying corpse of a guard still wearing his guard's uniform. Oh, no, that's right. You guys cleaned it up.
Astra moved it.
Astra
and
moved
threw it away.
Yes, Astra got rid of it. You see like a blood puddle that's slowly drying up into the earth, which is strange because last time you were here, there was a corpse that was getting flies. Anyway, you guys make your way over there to what you guys would recognize as the, kind of central area where portals just randomly have been opening up the last couple of days.
And I believe the area is roped off.
Yeah, you guys did put up like little ropes and like garbage cans or whatever so people didn't walk over and do it. Which, now seeing it, Marzin, totally makes sense why there was mysteriously, like somebody put up some ropes around this like 5-foot square in the middle of town. And as you're thinking like, I wonder what could possibly be used in that. And a slit opens up and then forms into a big open, like 5-foot wide, 7-foot tall, like oval of a portal. And you see a kind of elderly human man just kind of sitting on the other side and goes, hello, I'm Zaxar. The portal is mine.
I
Are you-
can see that.
You guys picked up a stray.
I'm not a stray.
Sorry.
Who that?
No offense
He seems
intended.
pretty on target to me.
That's Marza Peter Pan.
She's always like this. If you haven't met her before, apparently I have been told.
She was my assistant for quite some time. Yeah. I am
Welcome to the tower of the
very-
ever-living, undying, beautifully immortal.
I just walk
I'm
through the
walking
portal
in.
as she's
Okay.
talking.
Same.
You do that, and you still hear her as she's reciting the the spiel that
Yep,
she's
sound
had
goes
to
through
say.
it just fine.
Mortally beautiful. Zaxxar the magnificent Lord of the Onyx Tower. How may we help you?
As you all kind of filter into the tower, the portal does close behind you. You find yourself in a very large circular room, probably about 50 feet wide, 20 to 30 foot vaulted ceilings with a staircase that goes at the back that goes up, and there's another one that goes down right below it. You see a very large desk made of oak in the middle of the room. It's got a couple of parchment and things on top of it and some quills and stuff, and that's Valeria's desk that she sat at for so many, many times. And nearby you see another human-sized bunny person who appears to be reading something, and over his shoulder you see another Zaxxar standing over his shoulder and like pointing at something on the piece of paper. And so Zaxxar, who's standing directly in front of you, goes, "I don't believe we've been introduced. I am Zaxxar the Magnificent."
I just met a Zaxxar.
That was me. I opened the portal.
So,
Yeah.
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 Okay, nice to meet you.
Welcome
I'm
to my
Marzen.
magical tower. If you go upstairs or downstairs, think of what you want to see, and you'll find it.
I don't...
It's magic.
I just immediately leave and I go to find the stairs.
Okay. You going up or down?
I'm gonna go down.
Okay. You go downstairs where you find stables. There's no horses in here right now, but there is the spectral. I don't know the difference between alligators and crocodiles. What's the one with like all the teeth and the? That's both of them. Whatever. Okay, you see a spectral crocodile, just milling about, like hanging out, doing nothing.
Is it a rounded snout or a?
Don't
More
do
of a
that.
square kind of thing. But whatever. I'm gonna say crocodile. Yeah, but it's spectral. It's just hanging out. You're muted.
You're muted.
Yes, I know. I'm talking to Jess. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
First, with the stable, I'm gonna stable my horse. And then I'm
Okay, so you
gonna
brought it
go
with you. Okay.
I'm gonna go complain. I'm gonna go back upstairs and complain. You know, I am happy that there was a stable down there. However, I am also disappointed that I feel like I was lied to. You said that whatever I wanted, I would be able to find, and I did not find what I was looking for.
Well, right. You have to exhaust the already existing floors. See, below this floor is the stables. Below that floor is the dungeon. Below that floor is the vault. Below that is nothing. So whatever you're thinking of will be in that room.
I go downstairs again. I go all the
You
way
find
down
yourself
to the fucking
okay.
bottom.
You go through the
There are
stables, pass through the dungeon. You walk into another room that appears to just be a very large fucking door. It's ornate and gold, and has many different locks across it. Do you keep going downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. You keep going downstairs. What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of a foundry in which I can create things.
Okay. You
Like a
walk
large
down.
blacksmithy.
Yeah, you walk down the stairs, you find smelting columns, blacksmith bench, tinkering bench, alchemy potion, everything that you could need to create any alchemical, magic, mundane, tinkering, armor smithing, weapon smithing, vehicles. It's a full-on workshop. Not only that, the room
I
seems to be
immediately
more
turn
than 50 or
around.
60 feet in diameter. You look down, and it looks like a hallway that just goes for like 400 meters, and just you see all of these tools and cauldrons and all this stuff laying around.
I immediately turn around and I sprint as fast as my little tiny stub legs can carry me, and I get upstairs and I scream at the top of my lungs, "It's exactly what I wanted! Don't bug me!" And I run back downstairs, and I'm gonna go hide and engorge myself in the foundry.
And that's when Rice leaves the
Okay.
call.
Thank you for having a guest appearance, and we'll see you next time.
Right?
I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, so the rest of the party, you hear that outburst, and then your, crazy rock gnome just disappears down the stairs again. Zaxar's there and kind of looks at you, Strawberry, and says, right, your brother, it's up to you. He's fine. You can take him home. This isn't like a thing where he needs to be an inpatient kind of thing. It's no clerical thing. It's just magic, right? We figured out what it was, and hey, we're good.
What was
He's
his deal?
he was under the effects of a very powerful magical spell.
Oh, was that all?
Yes, it was a 9th level spell. Called, well, the spell is much lower level. It's called Modify Memory. And it was just cast at a magnified kind of power level. And it took some doing, but we managed to break through and kind of dispel that. So he remembers who he is and everything I could think of to ask him. Hazel, what's your favorite color? He goes, blue. Today. It changes sometime. Oh, hey, Strawberry.
Oh, Hazel. Feeling like yourself again.
Mostly. Lighter pockets. But, yeah, what can you do? Seems kind of preoccupied with the simulacrum, like half having a conversation with you and then like half having a conversation with the simulacrum. And Zaxar just kind of like pats you on the shoulder and goes, he's very excitable. Is he normally like that? Just going and going. Okay. Gotcha. He did mention something about the all-knowing tree or something. As soon as we dispelled the magic, he said something about the all-knowing tree. I only know of the tree, and that's a completely different thing. I don't know what the all-knowing tree is. But he wouldn't shut up about it for like a couple of minutes, and we're like, damn, man, like, let it go.
Only minutes.
Well, we distracted him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, no, he's fine. He's safe. Apparently, he's in some gambling debt though, so that might need to be paid. Yeah. It's really all I got.
And you have no idea who placed a spell on him.
Aside from the all-seeing tree, no idea.
Is it the all-seeing or the all-knowing?
Maybe it's both.
All-seeing. All-knowing, I feel like that's something else.
Yes, one is omniscient.
Everything.
The other is omnipotent.
Yeah. No, I'm familiar with the tree. The all-seeing tree doesn't make any sense. The tree, back in my day, was a very secretive group of assassins and thieves and whatnot. And they'd just kill people or steal money or steal people, etc. And their whole like organization. I had ventured with this guy who was a member, and he told me all about it. Their whole organization was set up like a tree, and then they had individual different branches. See what they did there, in the different cities and towns, and then each one of those branches had like a leaf, which you could consider it like a small cell of people. But nobody from one leaf knew anybody that was in another leaf, even if they're connected to the same branch. It's a really
this organization still exists.
I don't know. I don't leave the tower much. Well, ever. Magic.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no
Do I owe
problem.
you anything?
Crisp high five. All right, that was pretty crisp. Okay, that's gonna sting for a bit. But no, you're good. Consider this one of Zaxar's many, many altruistic endeavors for the greaterment of all the mortal beings on Raen.
I shall compose you a ballad.
Oh, that's not necessary. But if you do... and he kind of like takes you aside and starts telling you about like all of his, many different
Nice.
titles and all that stuff. What's the rest of the group doing?
I'm attempting to get a short rest in.
Okay. What's Zanuck doing?
I'm gonna go see what Hazel was reading.
Okay. As you go over, go ahead and make a... What would it be? Arcana check. Oh, you have no idea. There's like a couple of weird glyphs on the page, but like they're pointing in certain spots on the page where there's nothing. There's like blank space and then a glyph, and they're like pointing over here where there's absolutely nothing, and you're just like, I don't fucking get it.
I'm just gonna nod my head and agree.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As you're doing that, another simulacrum steps down the stairs behind you guys and says, did anybody want any Thunderbucks? I'm going to Lilton to get Thunderbucks. And you see Zaxar turn around. He's like, pumpkin spice? And the simulacrum's like, regular.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice, please.
Hazel's like,
Regular.
pumpkin spice.
Black coffee.
Right. Okay, cool. Got it. And he disappears into a puff of smoke. So, what's he doing down in the foundry, in the forge?
Are there any raw materials there?
There is a very, very small amount. Couple of iron bars, couple of iron ingots, various other metals and stuff, but like you couldn't theoretically like make a whole set of like full plate armor out of what's there. You have to bring raw materials. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
He keeps a small amount for tinkering.
I just want to know if there's enough materials for me to set up like a kind of like a makeshift target dummy.
Oh, there's actually are target dummies like litter like as you continue walking. There's dummies set up, and some of them are giant sized, some of them are behemoth sized, various other size as well, from ranging literally from tiny to gargantuan. Just you're kind of getting the impression that he's done this before and is maybe experienced in making stuff and has everything that you might want.
I'm very impressed. I'm gonna spend some time with my contraptions and kind of test my aim and make sure everything's up to snuff. And then I'm gonna kind of check a lot of the tools around the foundry just to kind of take inventory.
Sure.
If anyone else is planning to come down here, I can explain what I'm doing at the time. But
Right.
at the moment, I'm just kind of soaking this all in because this is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I will also note, every single thing that you pick up and look at is stamped with a Z on the bottom.
Has a stamp on the bottom?
With a Z.
Okay.
Like every single thing in this tower was handmade by Zaxar, and he puts a Z on everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Going back upstairs. After a couple of minutes, eventually a simulacrum just mysteriously apparates in the middle of the room and sets down a bunch of different, coffees, essentially, on the table and starts separating them into like one stack over here of pumpkin spice and then another one over here of just black. And he just goes, I forgot who wanted what, but I got the right amounts. They're all over here. Help yourselves. And he just takes one and you see him walk up the stairs.
Did he get bread?
He did not.
Missed opportunity.
Right?
I take a pumpkin spice and go sit at my desk and start looking around, and I look down, like there's some books there, and then I notice they all start making a little more sense than they used to make. Things are starting to come together a little bit for me.
I'm going to
Okay.
use my mage hand to grab my pumpkin spice and bring it back to me.
Okay, you do that.
Seeing that, I'm gonna use my mage hand to grab my own black coffee and bring it back to me.
Right. Seeing that, Zaxar uses mage hand and brings his coffee to him. The simulacrum does that as well and brings 2 of them over and sets one in front of Hazel.
I'm gonna go walk over and get mine.
Look at the plebe.
Yeah, right. Oh man, that's great. Okay, yeah. So you walk over and get yours, and everybody enjoys their coffee. We can't go back to the other member of the group yet. So if there's anything else that you guys want to do, we can do it now. Otherwise, we're gonna have to fast forward a couple hours.
I want to talk to Hazel.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to. Sorry, while he's doing that, just in the background, I'm going to
Sure.
talk to one of the Zaxars and talk about like sorcery stuff and like
Okay.
things that are coming together for me in life.
Right. Okay. Sounds easy enough. Unless anybody else is doing anything other than that specific. Strawberry, you approach Hazel, and he just kind of looks up at you and goes, "Oh, hey, thanks for bringing me here.
Of course.
Yeah.
I've been giving some thought to that. What do you want to do next?
Well, 2 thoughts really. One, I think it would be cool to kill a dragon. You know, like this whole ordeal has given me perspective on like memories and whatnot and how important they are. So I'm thinking it doesn't need to be anything crazy, but like if we could find like ancient red or black or green or blue or gold or silver or even one of those weird ones that are like all undead and stuff, it'd be pretty cool to kill one of them.
Okay, fourth wall, is this normal Hazel behavior?
Yeah, he's fucking with you.
Okay.
Yeah. He just kind of looks at you and goes, "No, Barry, I don't know. I didn't really... You know me. We just go around. We, play some tunes. Maybe scam some people out of their money. Gamble a little bit. Like, I'm easy. You plop me down with 3 people, I'm going to find a way to play cards and get all their money. Like, so what? I lose some every now and then. Like, don't
Have
worry.
you been able to lift anything off of Z here?
Funny story. I have a key.
Oh, really?
I got it
have
from
you tried the vault yet?
No, I didn't even know there was a vault until you just said it. But I just grabbed this key off of simulacrum number 4. It would be really interesting to see what's behind a door that this key opens. It's quite a large key.
You're absolutely right.
Is it the
Cool.
key?
Yeah, it's a pretty large key.
And you got that here.
Yeah, I was being all buddy with the semis, and I was just like, "Oh, hey, what's that over there?" And they're like, "Oh, that's the the tapestry that we had made, and like 641 years ago when this happened, and blah blah blah." And I was just like, "Okay,
Yeah.
shut up. I'm glad I asked," and just grabbed it. You know, as we do. It's like easy, run of the mill, busy tavern, tap room kind of thing. Psh, no big deal.
It doesn't seem very with it.
Oh, the simmies are easy to get. It's Zaxar Prime. You got to be careful of. He is. He's still got it.
So you can tell them apart.
Ooh, the simmies? No. The Prime? Yeah, sure. Kind of. Okay, so he like looks over and like points at Zaxar, who's like kind of sitting there with his hand like on the desk, and like holding his head up, trying not to fall asleep as Valeria is discussing what she's done and all this stuff. And he goes, Okay, so the really, really, like the one that looks like he wants to cast Fireball on his own face, that's Prime. Now you'll see the marked difference between him and the Simi on the other side, and you see Zaxar on the other side, attentive, paying attention, excited, and like totally invested in what Valeria is talking about. He goes, "That one's a Simi."
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when you put it like that, it's pretty easy to tell.
The trick is you have to distract them. And if it's not something that he's interested in, Zaxar is like, "Oh, fucking kill me." The simulacrums are always interested. It's almost like they are not real people.
It's like the first time they've seen something.
Who said that?
It's the voices.
Cool.
He's
Damn
got really big
metapigeons.
ears too, right? You know?
Well, it seems it's been getting kind of dangerous out there, and whoever modified your memory could do it again.
Mm.
I think I've tied my strings to this lot. Would you be interested in staying here with Zaxar? He seems to have taken a shining to you.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not bad. I can play cards with the Spectral Servants. I mean, they always lose, and it's not really much of a challenge because they never bluff. But yeah, I could stay. I'm sure he'll find something for me to do. If not, I'll just amuse myself. It's a magic tower. Have you been upstairs? I thought of a room that had this really big wheel that you could just run on nonstop and you wouldn't move at all. You just keep going. It's amazing. I've done so much cardio today. Look at my abs. And he like pulls up his shirt a little bit. He's kind of getting in some abs a little bit.
Nice little brother.
Yeah. Well, when you're bored. Damn it, Brian. Anyway. Well, tell you what, before you guys leave and this tower goes poof and reappears somewhere else on the other side of the fucking world, one last adventure? And he holds out the key to you.
Absolutely.
Alright. Kinda cracks his back a little bit and goes, I'll distract him. You take the key. I'll meet you downstairs.
Done.
Alright.
Do I notice at all what these two are
Yeah.
up to in my
What's
fabulous...
your guys' passive perceptions?
Oh, mine's like 12.
Alright.
17.
Strawberry,
11, my
make a
bad.
stealth check.
I got my 20s out of the way. What is it?
It's a 17 and an 8. What was your passive, Zanuck?
17.
Okay, yeah, you see Strawberry kind of take something from Hazel and then like slink off towards like the downstairs, and you see Hazel just like trying to like creep to the middle of the room where everybody else is, and you can totally see him, but he's like trying to not make a lot of noise as he's making his steps.
I see him. I'm gonna fucking walk back to him and cast invisibility on him.
Okay.
He's
you
just
do
going to
that,
disappear.
and as Zanuck, as you're watching, one of the bunnies disappeared.
That's not suspicious at all. Do I notice this at all, or I'm still just like, la 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 la?
You know what? Because he's kind of a
heavily
prankster.
invested in
Because
your
he's kind of a
story.
prankster, and he's probably done this before with his brother. Hazel drops a top hat as he gets turned invisible. He like reaches into his pack and like pulls out a top hat and just drops it just as he goes invisible. So it's like the opposite of pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
Rabbit in the hat.
And
And then I go, magic.
Oh,
the
Lord.
simulacrum like looks up and he's like, "That was good."
I take the hat. I'm going to wear that hat. FYI.
Okay, you take the top hat. Yeah. So what were you wanting to do, Valeria? You were asking.
I just wanted to see where everyone was going and follow them if that's what's happening.
One of them's invisible. You don't know, and it's up to Strawberry and. Well, actually, your perception wasn't great, so you don't see Strawberry.
All right.
As he kind of dips out. Zanuck, you'd see the door closing as Strawberry like opens a door and slides and then closes the door and goes down the stairs.
I'm gonna try to stealthily follow.
Okay, make a stealth check. Yeah, you disappear. You just gone. Everybody else in the room is just like, oh yeah, okay, that's really interesting. Valeria, you were saying something about the magic over. Your friends, where did he go? Huh. Anyway, you were saying something about a sweet empress of the stars and a date or something. What?
Yes, well. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there.
That's
I'm
weird.
gonna go look for. I don't know where everybody went. I'm gonna go look for them for a second with my new top hat.
Okay.
They're all super stealthy though.
All right. So we'll cut to real quick. Strawberry and Hazel have gone down 2 flights of stairs and stand before a massive door, in which you hear Hazel, but you don't see him because he's invisible. He goes, "So this is the vault door." You can't see him pointing. I don't know why I'm pointing. There's a bunch of keyholes, but I'm pretty sure one key will fit, and it'll open any of them.
One key to rule them all. I'm gonna
Just
cast
Zaxar's kind
detect
of
magic
pretentious. It's magic. Okay.
on the vault door.
Yeah, you're picking up very, very strong divination, illusion, abjuration, and necrotic. Very strong.
Like 9th level strong.
Like you've never seen anything this strong before. So I think that could be 5th or higher for you.
I'm gonna. Alright. There's some magic on this door. I'm gonna see if the key will just let us in.
Good call.
Before I try to dispel it.
Okay.
How loud are they being, Jay?
You wouldn't know. You're in the foundry.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think you hear anything in the foundry.
You heard
Yeah,
nothing from down there.
I'm having a great time in the foundry right now.
Oh,
I do
speaking of
have
which-
a very high passive perception, but
Yeah, no, down there, I mean, it's a magic tower. It's weird. But down there, as you're like working, you know, trying to tinker with things or whatever, you see a spectral hand just show up right in front of you and manifest like a blueberry muffin and set it down on the table, and then it disappears. And then a couple minutes later, like another one floats over and like lays down some like chocolate milk in a glass and then like disappears. It appears spectral servants are giving you some refreshments if you so choose. But they're trying not to disturb you because Zaxar doesn't like being disturbed.
when the next one shows up, do you have any accommodations for me to get a bed down here? I have a bedroll, but it's not very comfy. I look at the hand and I just say that out loud.
Looking at the hand, you follow it up. You see like a spectral, ghostly creature just.
Oh my. Well, hello there. What's your name? You don't talk, do you? No, you obviously don't talk. Can you give me some bed stuff? I'd love to have a bed down here. No? Bedroll will suffice. Thank you for the muffin, though. It's very delicious. I look over, I see the untouched muffin on the table, and I go over and grab and start throwing it in my mouth.
It's good. It's very good. Yeah.
Yes, it's very good. Thank you.
More
Sprinkled with
blueberries
dust
than
of
you would
deliciousness.
expect. There was no dust of deliciousness on it, no. But go ahead and make it. No, I'm kidding. You're good. Whoever made it put too many blueberries in it, so it's more blueberry than muffin. But pretty good.
I don't see that that's a bad thing.
Yeah, it's just the ratio's a little off. But it's delicious if you like blueberries. So, back at the door. You stick the key in. Do you turn it?
I turn it.
Okay. With a click, click, click. Tick, 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 tick. You see several other locks just, and then a bunch of like weird moving metal parts all align, and then the door just opens up a little bit of a crack. And then it opens up a lot as Hazel just pushes inside and goes, "I knew it! There's got to be cool stuff in here."
I bound after him.
Okay. You guys make your way in, and we'll go to Zanuck, who's stealthily making his way down the steps. You stand before a very much open door. You can just faintly see the figures of two essentially humanoid bunnies bounding off just past the door.
Okay, I'll follow him.
Okay. And roughly a minute behind them, Valeria, you come down the steps. Up to you whether or not you'd ever been down here before. Probably wouldn't have a reason to, but maybe, if you've ever explored. You've never been past the door, though, and you see the form of... actually, you wouldn't have seen him. But there was nothing amiss in the stables aside from the spectral crocodile. Which you're probably like, oh, that's new. And then you like, keep going, looking for other people. There was nothing in the dungeon. It's completely empty. And then coming down one more floor, there's just an open door. Very ornate and clearly, magically infused door, but it's open.
Can I do like an investigation check to see if there's anything that I should be concerned about in this area?
Make an investigation check. Everything looks fine.
I'm sure it does.
There's a thin layer of dust on the ground, and with your investigation check, I'll give you this. You see two footprints, two distinctly different footprints of what you're pretty sure is Harrington footprints, and then some boots, humanoid, roughly sized boots or shoes, leaving a path that go deeper into the room.
I will stealthily follow.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah. My stealth doesn't like me for some reason.
It happens. Okay, excellent. So, Strawberry and Hazel, as you guys are kind of making your way through, you see that there are many long columns of what essentially is shelves. Despite, being a vault filled with all kinds of objects, your detect magic is still up, so everything in this room pretty much is like radiating magic. There, from a variety of schools, you see weapons, armor, small little knickknacks, a set of dice, small silk bag, like various. It's essentially Zaxxar is like over 1,000 years old. He's definitely a collector, and you've just found his vault of like, I hoard magic items, and this is my vault of magic items. Looking at them, investigating them, many of them have Z's branded on them, but not all. And as you guys are kind of poking around and looking at something, you see a dagger that's got a purple blade just disappear from the shelf directly in front of you. And you just hear, "Wow, that's cool. I wonder what it does."
Did you really just snag something?
I thought that's what we were doing.
I guess he's so full of himself, he probably didn't think to trap anything.
He's kind of arrogant. Just after that, you hear the sounds of like somebody smashing something metal on a very large door. As Valeria, trying to sneak into the room, like catches her longsword like on the door, and it goes like clang and echoes throughout the entire room.
Oopsie daisies.
Zanuck, you hear that too.
Do I see any decks of cards?
Make an investigation check. You don't see any decks of cards, but you do see 3 items that are roughly that sized. There is a small silk bag, a what appears to be a wooden box, and a chunk of iron, but like perfectly cut in the size of what a deck of cards roughly would be. All 3 are magical.
Can I tell what school the box is? Or I guess items. I can't tell schools. I'm just gonna grab the box.
Yeah. Okay. You pick up the box.
Is there any kind of lock on it?
There's a small latch that's not a lock. It's just got a little thing that flips down and like hooks into itself.
I'm gonna unlatch it.
Okay. And do you open it?
Yep.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, you're fine. You hear... Oh. Yeah, you're... No. Okay, yeah, he's fine. Zanuck, you're roughly nearby. I need a wisdom save from you two, please. Okay, yeah, everybody's fine. Everybody is totally fine. You hear the faint sounds of a tune. Like, just a regular, like a kid's tune, something that kids would chant as we're, like they're playing in the yard or something. I don't have anything prepared for it off the top of my head, but, just random, like hopscotch rhyme kind of thing. And yeah, it just starts playing and echoing throughout the room. Valyria, you're just far enough away that you're not going to be under its magical effect, but you do hear the tune. What you guys feel in that moment is a strange, almost like somebody tried to charm you, and you're able to shrug it off. Almost. And yeah, but you shrug it off and you're like, that's weird. And inside the box is just a little dancer that seems to be whittled out of wood with a couple of metal pieces here or there and a spring that makes it bounce back and forth ever so slightly as it just spins and this music plays.
Is there a Z engraved on it anywhere? On the
On
box
the bottom.
itself?
Yep.
I'm gonna put it back
Okay.
and close it, latch it.
Okay. You do that and the music stops. And then you hear, okay, fine. And miraculously, a dagger with a purple blade reappears on the shelf. But if you take anything, I'm taking something too. I mean, actually, I'm going to be here for a while, so it's probably safer if I don't.
Well, this chunk of iron looks interesting. I'm gonna grab the chunk of iron.
Okay. As you pick it up, it like flows through your fingers, like where you'd expect it to be like solid. You just pick it up and it just flows through like mercury, and just reappear. Like it slips through and then finds itself formed into another brick on the shelf where you tried to pick it up from.
I'm gonna try to scoop it up with my water skin.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to dump out my potion of healing and try to scoop it up with that.
So you just dump out a potion of healing. Nice. Okay. You just slowly usher it in, and you have a potion vial filled with a metal of some kind that it doesn't retain its brick form now that it's in the vial, but yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pocket that.
All right, you do that.
I mean, we came here for a reason. Just Do you want the dagger?
I'll take it when I leave. But since I'm going to be here for a while, I don't want a chance of Simi or even Prime coming down here and be like, hey, where'd my super cool purple dagger go? I'm going to have the spectral servants scour the entire building, and then they find it in, like, my underwear trunk or something. Yeah.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be careful. I figure I'll take it when I leave, you know? Like that day, I'll just be like, oh, let me go say goodbye to the spectral crocodile. I'll be right back. And then I'll just, whoop, whoop, hey, yoink. And then go back up and then, actually pet the spectral crocodile. I'm not sure if it talks yet. But if it does, I want to make sure that I actually do, like, hang out with it for a minute so that if they ask it and it totally tells them that, yeah, I totally dropped by and totally pet it for a minute.
Right, just don't forget your invisibility spell.
Right. I'll have to prepare that. I didn't think I was going to go invisible today. Anyway. Yeah. At this point, Zanuck, what are you doing in this room of magical wonders?
I'm gonna go see what they're looking at.
Okay. You eventually wander over to where you see one humanoid-sized bunny talking to himself in front of a shelf where there is a purple-bladed dagger, a small box, and a silken bag, roughly the size of a deck of cards. And, there's a couple of weapons and armor pieces just on shelves nearby as well, but you see them. It would be easier if you guys are looking for something and you want to try and pilfer something from Zaxxar to tell me exactly what you're looking for, and I'll tell you if it's in here, rather than me to tell you everything that he has in here. There's literally thousands of items in here, so.
I mean, I'll keep looking for decks all day.
Right. With your check, you only saw the 3 things that could have been. You've checked out 2 of them, so. But Zanuck, you walk over and you find them.
What are you looking at?
Holy shit. How long you been there?
Oh, I was just following.
When Strawberry said holy shit, it sounded like 2 voices said it at the exact same time with the exact same intonation and, like, tone.
That's weird. How do you do that?
Do what?
There was like 2 voices.
Oh, I am a performer.
Oh, okay. So what's that bag in front of you there?
The what?
The bag in front of you.
Bag?
Yeah, the silk bag.
I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it yet. I did find this interesting brick. And I hold up my flask of brick.
That doesn't look like a brick.
Not yet. I'm going to pour it out on top of where it was.
All right. It forms a brick roughly the size of a deck of cards.
Oh, wow.
Right?
How do you do that?
Magic.
I wish I could do magic.
I bet you do. I'm going to scoop up my brick again.
Okay. All right.
You should drink it so that you can crap a brick later.
Well, I'm gonna pick up the bag then.
Okay. You pick up the silk pouch. It's got a small rope drawstring on the end of it.
Alright, I'll open it.
Okay, cool. We're going to go to break here. If you're going to go, and do anything, make sure you go grab yourself a snack, get up, stretch the legs. Don't want to get like a blood clot or anything. Shoot that to your heart and die of pulmonary embolism. Make sure you stretch, go pee, do whatever you got to do. Hey, it happens, especially with gamers, because we sit down for long
Pulmonary
periods
is
of
the
time.
lungs.
Oh. Look, I'm not a doctorologist, okay? I don't know all these fancy things. I just know that it was a big word, and I was like, let's be smart for a second. Turns out that backfired. Thanks.
My bad.
Hey, always
I'm real
backfires
dumb.
when you
It's-
try to be smart.
It's good. I'm real dumb. We're good here. Anyway, we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes or so. Get yourself a snack. Turn off ad blocker for a second because I'm gonna run some ads. Love you. See you in 5 to 10.
Good.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. So, when last we left
Candy.
off, the party was, well, some of them are doing some things. Astra's having a date night. We'll come back to that. We've got
No.
we've got Marzin downstairs making something in the foundry.
On the phone.
Yeah, he's currently on the phone, so we're not going to go to him yet right away. So we'll figure out what's going on with that after he's done with the phone. Al is doing something upstairs with the Zaxars. Probably. Ooh, candy.
Candy.
3 other party members, as well as one of the party members' brothers, Hazel, are in the vault of Zaxar the Magnificent in his magical tower, and, kind of walking around his magical storeroom. And one of the party members grabbed a silk bag with a small little rope tie on it. And he just got up, so we can't go to him just yet. So I'll just keep rambling until he gets back. In the meantime, if you got Twitch Prime and you got nowhere to spend it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's a purple button right below the stream. Love you long time if you do that. It's a little bit of extra dough. It's cool. It totally helps out. And we're back. If you're watching on YouTube, check out the Twitch channel and hop in the chat. We'll usually talk a little bit with you. I won't because I got way too much going on, but sometimes the players do and whatnot, and all kinds of shenanigans will ensue. So, Zanuck, you open up the bag. What's in the bag? Inside, you find 22 small parchment-sized cards that are all stuck together. And pulling them out, the bottom card appears to be blank, and as you flip it over, the top side has a very ornate pattern on it. Strawberry, this is sending your detect magic all kinds of haywire. You're picking up magic with bells on, coming from the deck.
Magic with a capital M.
Yeah. And an AGIC. Like, it's all magic, like all capital letters. I can't tell you the schools because you don't get that from items, but the glow that you're picking off of it once it's been pulled out of the bag, it glows more than anything else in the room.
Could I see one of those?
Okay.
I have to urge a little bit of pedanticness here. Exactly how do you present the cards to him, and exactly how are you looking at said card?
I'm just gonna hold them kind of like in front of me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grab 2.
2 cards from the top of the pile? Okay.
No, somewhere in the pile.
Gotcha. Okay. Not a big deal. You just kind of fan them out and just pull 2 random cards out. They both appear to be blank.
I'm still getting magic off the ones I pulled.
Yep.
Maybe you did it wrong.
Maybe. You mind if I hold on to these?
Okay.
Okay. So you take the deck of cards?
No, just the 2 I've got.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'll put the rest back in the bag and put it in my backpack.
Okay. As you put the cards into the bag, Strawberry, the 2 that you're holding in your hand disappear.
What?
Okay, and you put the bag in your pack. You have a magical bag of cards in your possession. You can mark that down wherever you'd like. Valyria, you probably make it to them just now, clanging your whole way there. Just as Zanuck appears to be putting something into his bag, you come up and you see Zanuck and Strawberry standing next to a shelf of magical items, and they appear to be talking as you walk up.
I say, ooh, neat. And I think you said there was dice. And I pick up the dice
Okay.
and examine them.
Okay. If you're trying to discern magical effects, Arcana. If you're just looking at them, Investigation.
No, I'm just looking at them because I think they're pretty.
Yep. Make an investigation check. Yeah, these dice appear to be made out of something like maybe bone or something. And just like dice are wont to have, they're labeled 1 through 6 dots on each side. Or on all the sides combined, I guess. There are 2 dice in total. And appear very well made. Pretty well balanced, so far as you can tell.
I'm going to slip those in my pocket and I'm going to ask these guys what they're doing here. But as I do that, I'm kind of going to look around and see if there's any books that might sort of catch my fancy, because I am trying to be a sorcerer. You know, it's been it's been a few years, and I feel like maybe there's something down here that's gonna sort of light that spark for me.
There are many books in this place. Give me a D100. Let's see if one catches your eye.
How do I do the roll one more time?
Just type /roll and then space 1D100. An 88's good. Okay, roll a D20. Same thing, only instead of the 100, it's a 20. Book number 17. Check my notes real quick. Oh.
The Necronomicon.
No, maybe not quite.
Oh,
with my luck, I'll pull something off the shelf that'll just kill me. Make an intellect save.
She's doing that. I'm gonna look around for potions. Or bombs.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, as you're looking around for potions and or bombs, go ahead and roll a D100.
I used up all my good rolls early on.
Oh, maybe less is more. I don't know.
19. You see a couple of potions on a shelf that appear to just be run-of-the-mill regular potions of healing.
I'm gonna take one to replace my brick potion.
Okay. Okay. So the book that you found. Let me see if I have a picture of it for you. Images.
Does it have
concerned? Right?
Okay.
Is my arm gone already?
No, it is not. You find a book that appears to be made out of clay, maybe? The exterior folds of the book, it's like 2 covers that are bound by like rope that goes back and forth. The pages inside appear to be made out of parchment, but it's the covers that appear to be made out of maybe clay. And I will have to put the picture of it for you in the chat. there. Flipping it open, you see a random page. One page has a bunch of arcane glyphs and shows like a picture of a rock. The other one appears to be like a rock person.
I'm gonna sit down and study my book on the floor.
Okay. You start reading it, yeah. What's everybody else doing in there?
I think it's time we made ourselves scarce.
Okay.
I think to myself, I didn't know Valeria could read.
Okay.
I will try to stealthily exit.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
As for why?
Okay. I'm going to use your stealth for your brother as well. Okay, cool. You're good. So Zanuck, Strawberry, and Hazel depart the room. Valeria is reading her book. What do you guys do with the door once you get there? Huh?
No, I'm gonna follow them. I don't want to be left in here.
Okay.
Don't
okay.
leave me in this room.
So you also leave. What do you guys do with the door?
Is it open?
It is still ajar.
It's kind of zen.
Mm-hmm.
Just step through.
Mm-hmm. As you step through, you hear the sounds of your brother stepping through after you. You see Zanuck coming up, and then, because there's no way for him to hide as you're standing in the doorway, he's walking right towards you. And then, kind of clumsily, haphazardly behind him, you see the familiar form of Valeria holding a book, kind of running after him and running towards the door as well. She doesn't see Zanuck somehow, probably because she's distracted reading the book, and like kind of bumps him, and then the both of them, get to the door with you.
Right. I'm gonna close the door.
Okay. You close the door. You lock it back up or no?
Yep.
Okay. You lock it up. You take the key.
And I put the key in Valeria's pocket.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check. Yeah, that succeeds for sure. Her passive perception is not 19, so... Yeah, you slip the key into her pocket, and you guys go to wherever you're going. I'm assuming we'll just, speed you guys up to going upstairs. And as you guys all kind of enter, you see Al talking with Zaxar and one of the simulacrums. I don't know what he's talking about, but, he would have had to have been distracting them. Otherwise, they would have investigated where everybody else went. So, yeah, they're just hanging out.
I've been chit-chatting with him about a particular B-named person.
Ah, being careful not to say the name.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Make a charisma check. You can make it persuasion if you'd like. See how much he's going to actually tell you. Okay. Aside from the previous warnings of don't actually say his name, and the previous warnings that he's given you, he knows you made a deal, right? You guys told him last time?
Yes.
Okay. So he would inquire about that, and then having told him, we haven't done it yet, he just goes, all right, well, it's magic. Who knows when the term comes up? Who knows what's attached to it? Good luck.
Good luck.
I'm gonna leave you guys with the... Oh, there's Valeria. I'm going to leave you guys with the sending stone. In case you need to contact me, there's... the range isn't really going to be a problem. I made that myself, so you'll note the Z on the bottom. It's magic. And,
Hey.
yeah, if you need me, I'm not going to always be available. Maybe a simulacrum will pick up or something. I don't know. But, if you need... something, reach out. I'll be honest, I'm pretty busy, so, only do it if it's, really important. And even on that note, I'm not just going to uproot the whole tower if it's like, hey, our cat got stuck in a tree. I'm just going to be like, get a guard, but you know, if you're around or whatever. Anyway, you guys want to stay the night here and hang out? We're leaving in the morning. The tower's just poof gone. Unless you guys want to come with. Has ever been to Numbu? I hear it's nice.
We kind of have
here.
some. I think we have some stuff that we have to kind of get accomplished around here, but
yeah, you might want to take care of the B-man problem, but you know, on your heads. Maybe. I don't know. But
so,
you know, you can stay the night if you'd like, and then I'll kick you out before we teleport the tower. Wait a second. One of you is missing.
Is it me?
No, it's the little one with the red hair.
Must have missed our magic trick. I'm going to mage hand the hat off of Valeria.
I'm gonna
Okay.
grab it. It's my hat now, and I don't want people taking my hat.
Unfortunately, Mage
All right.
Hand will not be able to outstrength a person, so
Yeah.
it definitely.
So I just take off my hat, and then I swoop it down, then swoop it back up, and kick it. Well, I don't know where Hazel's at. I'm just assuming he's gonna catch on to what's going on.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the invis.
He's a performer, for sure. And he. Well, it's actually up to you to
Yeah,
drop
it's
the
me.
spell.
Yeah, I drop the spell as I lift the hat back up.
And as you lift the hat back up, as you've done many a times, he's mid-flourishing bow. And just goes, ta-da! It's magic! And Zach
I
starts
clap my hands.
Put my hat back on.
The simulacrums are like totally clapping. Like there's two of them now in the room, and they're just clapping. And Zach starts just like, that's a really annoying catchphrase. Just saying. It's weird. It's just annoying.
Hey,
you know?
we're workshopping.
Right. Okay. Fair. Hazel, are you staying on with us for a little while? We can pay you a little bit. You know, the spectral servants seem to like you. And he just
Wait.
kind of looks up and goes,
He's getting paid?
Yeah. So are you, technically. Tutelage instead of money. He doesn't want to be a wizard. So. Hazel's like, I'm not really opposed to being a wizard. You know, like, got a little bit of magic and, you know, shenanigans. But, like, you know, fireballs and, like, you know, that kind of stuff. It's just not my bag, you know? I'm more of a...
What class is he?
Oh, he's a bard. He's like, I'm more of a... make an illusion over there to keep you distracted while I, you know, take your belt off or something without you noticing, and then, you know, cause a really loud bang so that everybody stumbles and runs away, but you don't have a belt on, so your pants drop, and then you just trip and fall down, and everybody laughs at you kind of guy. I'm that guy. Don't really want to be a wizard, you know? Seems like a lot of work. Books.
Who needs him?
The only book I like is the one that tells me that I'm winning a lot of gold at the card game.
The ledger.
Speaking of which, I've been meaning to bring this up. I might owe somebody a little bit of gold in Lilton. If you could find it in your heart to maybe pay off the debt so I can come back to the town at some point, that would be nice. If not, totally fine. I'll earn a bunch of money and I'll pay them off, you know, eventually. But, you know, it's just...
I'll take care of it, little brother.
Ah, I knew you would. That's awesome. Awesome. Thanks. So where are you guys off to? Wait, and there was a little orange one somewhere. Is he staying?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I don't think I've seen him for some time.
last I saw him, he was heading down the stairs.
Maybe he's invisible. A lot of things are invisible.
I'll go check on him.
Okay. You make your way down the stairs, past the spectral crocodile, past the dungeons, past the conspicuous magic vault door, and make your way downstairs to a massive fucking forge. And tinker's table and blacksmith's table and armor. Like this whole hallway has just got a lot of things going on. You see a couple of things brewing off in the corner, and whatever Marzen is up to, you probably find in the middle of that.
There is currently a large training dummy in the middle of the room that is being attacked by a moving flamethrower, and I am clapping excitedly. I see you come in. Oh, hi, you want to come watch?
How do I get one of those?
Oh, I could train you. It might take a while, but I could teach you how to make one. It's like a little flamethrower with two legs just walking circles around it, constantly shooting fire at the thing. But it's so cool. You want to watch?
Amazing.
I can explain how it works too. You know, it's
No.
funny. I walk over as it's blowing fire and I pick it up and I hold up one of its feet. See? I even put an M on the bottom.
Right.
I set it down and it continues to
It's still
flamethrower.
shooting flames when he's
Sure,
holding it up.
dummy.
It's just he's not burning himself. He's just like, look, and it's like.
On second thought, I think I'll just be entertained by your enjoyment of your toys.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you.
Wish
But I
I were
mean, you
there.
know,
I have a
you
question.
You can watch it too. It's fun. I can do other things too. Like, you got any armor?
How much does it weigh?
I walk up. About 15 pounds.
That sounds right.
And I can do other stuff too.
I've just got this old raggedy leather armor I've been wearing around.
Well, are you much of a fighter? Or do you hang out in the back? Because I hang out in the back.
I prefer to keep my distance.
Oh, okay, well then I probably shouldn't give it to you. What kind of weapon you got? Show me what you got. I'm interested.
I pull out my rapier and just kind of... I mean, I've got a rapier. I don't really
I
use
walk up and I take the rapier from you.
it. Okay.
Come back in a little bit. I'm gonna run it over to one of the tables and I'm gonna start working on it.
Okay. Do you stand and watch, or do you?
Oh, I'll be back. I'm gonna spend time with Hazel before we leave.
Yeah, you
Okay.
go ahead and do that. Just come back soon. I'll have something cool for you.
All right.
I'm
forward to it.
gonna keep hammering away.
Okay. Back upstairs. Anything anybody want to do in particular, or shall we find out what's going on at No Rats?
I am deathly afraid of what's going on at No Rats.
Fair. Marzen, for what it's worth, No Rats Here is the name of a particularly noteworthy tavern in Lilton, and the fact that it has no rats, probably because the owner has a very large cat that he keeps on staff to kill said rats. It's
Gotcha.
large for a cat, but it's still just a cat. And he named the place No Rats Here because most taverns do have a rat here or there. This one doesn't, because he's got a pretty good ratting cat.
Okay.
Yeah, you would know that because you've been there. Okay, so unless anybody else has anything they want to do in Zaxxar's Tower for the time being. Okay, so over at No Rats Here. Eventually, the Irenaeus gets up out of bed, puts on her whips and chains and leather and all that, and sets down a small coin purse on the table next to your barely conscious body, Astra.
Did we ever catch your name?
Nobody's asked.
What's your name?
Oh, fuck. I'll have to tell you that because I'm pretty sure it's buried in Manameeps' conversation on his Eggman backstory. Actually, I might have written it down in my notes. Hold on, let me scroll up.
Agman as in me, Agman, me, eat book.
It's Linica.
Linica. Yeah, and she'd tell you that because that's her calling name, not her true name. So she tells you that. And anyway, so she leaves a small coin purse on the desk next to your barely conscious form. Everything's kind of a haze at the moment, like you're half dreaming.
Post
Maybe?
nut clarity.
Yeah, basically. And I just need a couple of checks from you. So I need a charisma save. Okay, cool. I need a constitution save.
First one's just a oh god.
Interesting. Can I get a strength save?
This is going excellently.
I
Awesome.
guess you can remember that safe word, huh?
And lastly, can I get a con save again? Okay, yeah, that's good. That's
Whoa.
good. That's good. That's good. That's good. You.
The demon says the safe word.
I make them say the safe word.
That's right.
Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay. You take 2 points of fire damage.
And she likes it.
A hot date.
You take 26 points of piercing
Nice.
damage.
Oh!
You take 12 points of fire damage.
Are you alive?
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Things got a little interesting.
And you take 16 points of slashing damage.
I'm pretty sure she's muted, but I'm pretty sure she said, "I'm fucking dead."
She's not.
She did.
No, she's not.
Well,
She was
she's unconscious.
She was at full health. That's not 55. Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that is. That is. Okay, yeah, she's in death saves. That's awkward.
Gotta go hard or go home, bitches.
I hell of a lover.
Wait, no, hold on. That last one doesn't count. Because you succeeded on the con save, the second con save. Okay, yeah, so it's 2, 26, 12, and 6. So that's 28,
You're fine.
50,
46.
46. So yeah, you take 46 points of damage all told. That last one you succeeded on. So you're good. You don't have to take that. Whew. That could have been bad. Because there's nobody around to help. So if you fail your death saves, you fucking die in the fucking room. That would have been awkward.
Awkward. That would have been epic.
That would have
I
been
wanna
great. Busting a nut and then passing out and never coming up. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Death
Yeah.
by snoo snoo.
Death by snooze. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you faintly see her leave a coin purse on the desk as she's leaving, and she opens up the door and just kind of looks back over her shoulder at you and just goes, "You were good, not Eggman good, but you were good."
Maybe next time we can do better.
I like the sounds of that. And then she slowly closes the door and goes, "Well, let's get this," and it starts to slowly trail off as she makes her way further down the hallway talking to the guard. You can't make out what she says, and you fall unconscious. You can decide whether that's from pure elation from the experience, or whether you're exhausted, or whether you just needed to sleep, but it's up to you. But you fall asleep. You fall unconscious.
Ain't nobody waking me up.
Yep. So, back at the tower. It's probably been about an hour and a half since we checked in with you guys last. Is that enough time for the artificer?
Yes, I only needed 30 minutes.
Oh, well, sex goes on for a while. So,
Understandable.
mm-hmm.
Does Meeps come back downstairs after a while, or? Because I'm not
Nope.
gonna go get him.
Nah, he's just hanging
Yeah,
with his
sure.
brother.
Okay.
Okay, after about an hour, I come down with Hazel in tow.
Oh, okay. He'll be walking with you, and it's like,
Okay. I'm back playing with my flamethrower when you come back downstairs.
Yeah, you should see this flamethrower he's got.
I
thought of you
don't
whenever
think
I saw it.
You're probably telling a little bit of a tall tale. It can't be nearly that cool.
Just wait.
All right. Is this him?
This is him.
I get downstairs and you see the flame turret breathing fire onto one of the target dummies. Oh, Lowen, you brought someone new.
He goes, "Holy crap, that's cool."
Yeah, you like it?
I do. How do I make one?
Well, it's complicated. It's kind of an artificer thing. I could teach you. Might take a long time, but
I got time.
I mean, I made this one. Hey, look at this! I walk over and I pick up the flame turret again, and I point at the bottom of the foot. Look, I even put an M on the bottom of it.
That's like kind of like what Zaxxar does with all the Z's everywhere.
Yeah, I saw some of those Z's, so I figured it's a good way to make stays in this mine.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's branding, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, we'll go with that. Whatever that. Yeah.
well, like when you get a horse and you got to brand
Oh,
it with your name.
I immediately dropped the conversation. I run over the bench. Meeps,
Strange.
I come and I bring you your rapier. It is currently glowing with a radiant
Ew, is
light.
it covered?
I got this for you. Try it out.
Okay, 3 people got it. We're good.
Yeah, you do.
Rise missed it, but it's cool. I'll explain it later.
All right, I'm gonna try it out.
Okay.
Take a few
Put in
swings.
chat your new weapon.
Your weapon is now a +1.
With radiant light that emits from it.
Mhm.
Hey, so this is cool. Now you can see in the dark. I mean, I already see in the dark, so, it doesn't matter to me. But I mean, now you can see in the dark. It kind of glows like fire. I like fire a lot. That's why I have the flame turret. Anywho, I'm getting ahead of myself. You have this. It radiates light. It's magic now. It can hurt a lot of things. And you can even kind of shoot some, stuff at people and blind them. It's really cool.
All right.
Yeah!
I like it.
But I do have to say that, if you're not the best person to be, up in the front, maybe we give it to someone else. But it's a torch now for you. So now your weapon's a torch. The fourth wall break me. It seems like we've done this recently.
Yes, this seems familiar.
But yeah, this is one of the things I can do. Do you like it?
I do.
Cool.
I'm gonna go
so I
find
can
some
stay
more
right.
dark.
Sorry, that was abrupt.
I have no issue.
Wonderful.
Maybe you could go upstairs and tell everyone else that this guy does awesome stuff. I mean, it's just a thought.
Wait, did you
Nah.
come downstairs too? Or
No, she was saying.
No,
she's
that was
okay.
actually
No, it's just a
that
meta
was-
pigeon.
Yeah.
It's a meta pigeon going coo coo.
What was that?
I mean, he did go down and say he was going to check on him, and he never came back up. But, that's cool. None of us want to know what's going on. So it's fine.
Well, maybe give him a minute.
Man, the number of pigeons in this tower. I swear, Zaxxar should really clean up.
Yeah. You should see the outside, dude. If the spectral servants don't clean it, it's not the Onyx Tower.
The speckled
is it?
tower.
It's just speckled. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. So what are we doing? I probably should go to sleep before we go out and do anything fun. But what
We
are
should
we doing?
sleep.
Anything? Is there anything going on upstairs? Is there
We're
more
gonna be
downstairs?
spending the night here.
Wonderful. I point over to a bedroll that's under one of the blacksmith tables. I already made my bed.
I believe if you go down another floor, there's a dormitory.
But I like this room.
Okay.
Wait, we could have a slumber party?
We could have a slumber party.
Ooh, I'll go grab my things. I run over and I start grabbing my shit.
Okay.
I love him.
It's like exactly what I said on break time. It's like having 2 party members with questionable sanity in the party is just going to be great. I love it. Okay, so you grab all your things, and do you guys go upstairs to talk to the party, or you just guys go straight downstairs to have a slumber party?
I'm going downstairs.
Going downstairs.
Hazel goes with you. Just hanging out. Catching
So,
some
I haven't
brother
met
time.
you. What's your name? Point to Hazel.
Oh, I'm Hazel. I'm
This is my brother.
his brother.
Oh, he's your brother.
Relation.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You
do
can
anything
tell
cool?
because of the ears, the general structure, and the contempt.
Ah, see, that makes a lot more
Especially
sense
the
now.
contempt.
I can see the resemblance. I point to the ears.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what do you do? Or did you help them out in the town with the bandit, the killing, murder stuff?
No, I was away for all of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gambling, and then I made somebody mad. I was gonna say angry and mad at the same time, but it just came out as meh. I made somebody mad, angry, mad. I made them mangry.
Angry.
I made them mangry, and
That's
so
a
they,
word now.
yeah, and they casted modify memory on me, so I couldn't remember anything, and then I was like real dumb, and then he comes up, and I'm like, I don't know who you
You
are,
were always real dumb.
and then he was like, you're a bunny guy, like I am, and I'm like, I'm not a bunny guy, I'm a human, obvious. And then they brought me here, and then Zaxar talked to me for a little bit, and he was like, oh hey, blah blah blah, magical
Hey,
effects.
would I know that the modify memory spell exists, and like how potent it is, or?
Oh yeah, yeah. You're
Oh.
pretty well known in the arcane. You'd be aware of it.
Oh. So you lost all of your memory then?
Uh,
Interesting.
yeah, they must have cast it on me and got rid of I don't know. I was like a blank slate of putty. It's weird. And
No, that would have to be someone very strong. That's concerning. I don't know any magicians in Lytton that could do that.
yeah. Well, the only thing
couldn't
I
do that, that's for
remember
damn sure.
was a tall elven man with blonde hair, short blonde hair, and he was talking to somebody else, and I only caught it just out of the the ears as they were dragging me away. The only thing I heard was the all-seeing eye, and then I was dragged away, and then they cast the spell, and I was like, and then
History, or what would you want me to roll to know any of that information?
you can give me history. No advantage,
Sure.
no disadvantage, just straight up.
Wait, all saying eye or tree?
All-seeing tree. Sorry.
Because he changes it every time.
If
It was
I
the
do,
all-knowing tree, not the all-seeing
Okay,
eye.
sorry.
Yesterday was the all-bleeding wumpus.
okay. If I fuck that up at any point, I'm sorry. There's a couple of different things in my world that have different things. So there's the all-knowing, which is Earthid, right? She's the all-beautiful, blah blah blah, god of knowledge and beauty and yada yada yada. There's the tree.
We're all on the same page. This
Right.
is the all-seeing tree.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty good check.
Does not have eyeballs. No eyes.
Pretty good check. The all-seeing tree in itself, you've maybe heard of it spoken of like once ever, and it's not ringing anything. You've heard it before, but you don't know where, you don't know how, you don't know when. Considering you've never left Lilton, you probably heard it there, unless you've had modify memory cast on you. Who knows?
I don't think so.
Well, you would know, wouldn't you? And then part of that though, the tree. You've definitely read stories from an age long past about the tree, which was an organization of criminals, very cloak and dagger, and they did all kinds of stuff. And at a certain point that you haven't been able to figure out, or at least you don't know, all word of them stopped completely.
Well, I've heard of the tree, and I thought I heard of that other thing you said, but honestly, I don't know. It's been a long time. But if you have any books about it, maybe I could read them. Maybe we should go ask the guy with all the he's everywhere. I don't know what's up with him. It's a cool party trick though. I should learn how to do it. Anywho.
Probably about this point, you guys meet the downstairs room. You open up, and it is... Dormitory would be probably an understatement. This place is fucking brilliant. There's like massive king-size beds with the 4 posters and the canopies on top, like with the, drape bug shields, like if you really wanted them to, whatever. Like, this place is awesome. There's like 20 pillows per bed and like 10 blankets. So you can choose how many blankets you want and how many pillows you want. There's teddy bears and stuffed animals of all kinds like laying around. So you could like literally pick your companion that you want to sleep with. Like, it's a fucking child's heaven. And honestly, sounds pretty good to me, just saying. But yeah, the beds are extremely soft.
Is this where you've been sleeping this entire time? This is wonderful. Why don't they have things like this in Lytton? Why did I ever stay there?
Why did you ever stay there?
Well, it's because all I knew. I was the best craftsman in the town. If you're the best at something, you wouldn't want to leave, right?
Want to expand my horizons. I've been moving around my whole life.
Well, see, I haven't done that before. Now I have the opportunity to go with you guys, so now I can be the... What's the guy's name that made this whole place? I can be him, but for... Maybe I can just be him. I don't know. This place is awesome.
You should shoot. You should aim higher. Oh dear.
Right. Right you are. I like you, Strawberry. Got a good head on those shoulders.
Occasionally.
Yeah. Where's everyone else?
What's your AC?
Is it really...
Marzen.
I mean, we can just hang out down here.
What's
You
your
can pick
AC,
bed, I pick bed.
Marzen?
Oh, my AC?
Yeah.
My AC is 18.
Okay, so as you're talking and having this conversation, you get a sense, and you just like turn as a pillow just comes careening for your face, and you're able to dodge in enough time as Hazel's just swinging a pillow, and he just yells, "Pillow fight!"
I immediately grab one up and heave it at Hazel.
Okay, so you guys are having a pillow fight. What's going on upstairs? Anybody doing anything fun?
Oh, I suddenly have the desire to go to bed because I need to be a part of the pillow fight.
Right.
So I'm going downstairs to apparently the dormitory, which I don't believe was there before, but now is.
There wasn't.
And I'm definitely gonna go down there.
Your bed chambers was actually like upstairs, like on the 5th or 6th floor.
Oh yeah, no, I wanna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay, so you go downstairs just looking for your party members who went down the downstairs stairs, and you see the spectral crocodile, you see the essentially jail, you see the big vault door, and you go down one more, you see a foundry that's completely empty. You go down one more, and you see 2 herringans and a old rock gnome just throwing pillows at each other and smacking each other over the side of the head, and you see like some of the pillowcases are breaking open. You see feathers flying everywhere, and it sounds like children having a pillow fight, but you know that these are grown men.
I'm gonna do some like parkour up the sides of the walls and like just basically like flip around this room and also just throw pillows randomly because.
Okay. Make an acrobatics
I
check.
wanna-
Please make a roll for that.
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as you say parkour, I'm like, cool, acrobatics. Okay, athletics is fine too.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I've got a +7 to athletics, guys.
Yeah, so you like run over, you like post off the wall and grab a pillow and just and you're like dueling pillows and you're just hitting them and poof of feathers and stuff. So yeah, you're joining the pillow fight. What's Al and Zanuck doing?
Also, my top hat is on the whole time. Just
Okay. Fair. Unless somebody takes it off, which they didn't. Al and Zanuck, what are you guys up to? You doing what, sorry?
I was saying go ahead to Xanax.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was just finishing my Thunderbooks, and I guess if it's getting late, I'll go try to find them if they're going to bed or whatever.
Okay. And Al?
Yeah, I should probably get to sleep too.
Okay.
If everybody's doing that.
Yeah, not a problem. You guys will make your way down. Again, like you don't exactly know where to sleep, but you just keep going down floors until you find something that maybe works.
wait, did we hear them coming down the stairs?
You guys are quite loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You guys are
Yeah,
like
are you in heavy armor?
mid pillow fight, heavy armor and just like ting. I don't know what makes a ting sound aside from your like maybe somebody filled a pillowcase with ball bearings. I don't know.
The zipper.
The zipper, yeah, it goes ting off of your armor, whatever. And yeah, eventually Al and Zanuck kind of walk into the room and see the chaos of a full-on pillow fight. 2 Haringans, everybody that's just all kinds of chaos. You see Valeria holding onto one of the 4-poster beds and like throwing pillows from like 20 feet away, and somebody like tries to get close and she like backflips off of it and grabs a couple more pillows and just she's keeping her distance pretty well, and everybody else is just kind of ducking and diving and dodging and yeah.
Ooh, Valeria, I have a fun idea. I cast Spider Climb on you. Go up on the wall, throw pillows down from there.
Oh, I crawl up the wall immediately.
Okay, yeah, you immediately just crawl up the wall like a spider and just start throwing from the roof and from like the corners of the room.
I clap excitedly.
And then get hit in the face with a pillow.
Yes.
Yeah. And Hazel's like, ha!
Got him!
Got him!
My spider senses are tingling.
Okay. So we're going to fast forward a long rest as you guys eventually wear yourselves out. You tucker yourselves out as, kids are wont to do. And eventually you guys find a nice and peaceful rest and relaxation. The same thing goes for a certain figure back at No Rats. Eventually you do find sleep in the sense of like, after you've had like a really long, hard day of just straight up like labor, and then you go to bed and you sleep like the dead, and then you wake up and you're like, that was amazing. You have that feeling. Everybody else, you guys all wake up feeling refreshed and all that. Astra, as you kind of wake up and kind of take stock of your faculties, you've got many small cuts all over your body. You've got definitely some bruise marks where the ropes and chains dug into your wrists and legs. You're covered in dry blood. Your own, mostly.
Understandable.
Yeah. You did have a long rest though, so you fully heal and all that. But it is blood from yesterday. It's just
I am gonna go hop in the shower.
a bucket. Got it.
Yeah, just hop in there, hop in the bucket.
Yep. You find a bath and have it drawn and bring up some water and all that stuff, and you get a nice bath going.
I'm gonna count money too.
Okay. As you count the money, she gave you let's see. Go ahead and roll a d20 and a d100.
No pain, no gain.
Okay, you get 8 gold pieces.
That's rough.
Waiting on the D100. And 77 platinum.
Oh!
What?
Mm-hmm.
God damn!
It was just her walking around money. She was like, you were good. Just left it. Yeah.
Just not.
Yeah, I heard it.
Technically, this might make you a prostitute in some circles because you were paid for sex.
No, I'm okay with that. We're gonna be open-minded right now. It's
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. You do you, Boo-Boo. Boo-Boo is a pretty good choice of words, actually, considering how many scratches and bruises. Yeah. You're feeling some of the... You definitely feel some of the hurts, even after your nice bath.
pain feels good.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair. So as you kind of get up and you do your bath and all that stuff, eventually, you'll make your way down to the common room where your party members still have not returned. But the bartender, he gets you, the usual assorted breakfast sausages and vegetable platter and cheese platter and whatever you'd like to drink. And you just hang out waiting for your party. As we go to the party.
They didn't forget about me.
Yeah, right? They might. We go to the party. You guys all wake feeling awesome, refreshed. Last night that was good. You took a load off. You really
Awake, feeling awesome, refreshed.
you really went for it last night. You exhausted yourselves thoroughly before going to bed. So it's a good morning for about 5 seconds. And then you hear the worst, god-awful, high-pitched, just squealing sound from everywhere. Like, ee! Like, just loud as fuck. Eventually it stops for a second, and you just hear Zaxar's familiar tone. Sorry, hopefully you were awake. The tower will be leaving in 10 minutes. If you're coming with us, stay. If you're not, get out. Magic.
That catchphrase is so annoying.
Well, that was kind of abrupt. Are we staying here? I like this foundry.
I think we better go.
Oh. Okay, let me go get my things.
I summon the spectral servants to bring us all food.
And they do. Though you have 10 minutes, so are you carrying the food out with you, or are you eating it?
I'm
and then
shoving it in my
teleporting?
pockets. It's
Okay.
everywhere I can fit
Your
it. I'm
face.
shoving it in my
Yeah.
mouth as I walk. I'm following
Right.
this guy to wherever
As-
he's going.
As Zaxar and Valeria's, diet usually persists of, it's a lot of pastries, it's a lot of cookies, it's a lot of, it's just milk if you want it, but it's mostly like muffins, cookies. There's a couple, like a croissant if you want. Just a lot of pastries. A lot of pastries.
It's so good, so good. You want one? I had one too. Marzipan.
Sure. I take one. But I have some stuff to do first. 10 minutes? I'll catch you guys. Jay, I'd like to run to the foundry.
Okay.
All of those supplies and any tools that are not quite literally bolted down, I'd like to take them.
Okay. You have 10 minutes, so you can pick what you want to take. There's all the metal that you could think of, as far as like raw metal, from iron, copper, anything else in small quantities. Any tool are all in the shop, and you probably can't make away with like literally a foundry or a forge.
Yeah.
Or a blacksmithing table. Anvil might be a little bit heavy, but any raw materials or tools, yeah. You can just take 'em.
Glass. The things I want to look for is a foundry kit, glass blower kit, and jewelry kit.
Yep, you can get all
Okay,
those.
I'd like to take all three of those, and then I just like to take a fair amount of raw iron.
Okay, yeah, you probably get, let's say 20 pounds of raw iron, in either ingots or bars, are your choices.
Gotcha. As I'm doing this, by the way, I assume all the tools have Z's on the bottom of them.
They do.
Does the iron also have Z's on the bottom of them?
It does. He didn't make the iron, but he branded it.
Interesting. I take it anyway.
Okay. That will use up your time. What's everybody else doing in their 10 minutes?
I'm gonna eat some pastries too and make my way to the portal.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
But I have a question. Did he bring the weird flamethrower thing? Is he bringing that with him?
Oh yeah, it's his.
Yes.
No, I'm making
Presumably.
sure.
Did I?
Because if he didn't, I'm following him and getting it. Let me just be 100%.
Right.
So we have an artillerist. Got it.
We do.
All right. Assuming he got that, then I'm going to the portal.
Okay. So you all make your way to Zaxar the Magnificent, who opens up a portal for you to the center of Lilton. And, he once again reminds you, like, all right, well, good luck. Be safe. You've got the sending stone if you need to use it. I'm available, but not always. So, in emergencies, I might be able to help. If not, sorry. Don't die. Don't
Yep.
say the B-man's name.
Who's the B-man?
And you might want to wrap it up, whatever that is, before you find out whatever that is. And
We'll fill you in.
Play rock, paper, scissors, or what is it? The D&D
boulder,
version.
parchment, shears.
Gonna play boulder, parchment, shears with Hazel.
All right. Do you let him win or do you win?
I win.
Okay.
And I chuck him on the shoulder. Gotta be quicker, little brother.
Yeah, I'll work on that. I'm gonna look up some books on this artificing thing, though. I want that fucking flamethrower. Just saying.
Sorry, who's the B-man?
We'll fill you in.
Zaxar's just like, don't say it. Have a good trip. Well, I'm the one leaving, but you've got to leave so I can leave. Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye. I'll miss
Okay, bye.
you.
I miss your foundry already.
Okay, you step through the portal and, he waves at you and... Oh, okay, that was fun. Totally forgetting the portal's still up and just... Oh, it's always an experience. Oh. The portal disappears. And, you find yourselves in the center of Lilton. Right. I'm assuming you're going to go back to No Rats, kind of meet up with your party member? And
We
then...
also have to get our horses.
True. Okay.
Oh, where are we off to? Because again, I really want to not be here.
Well, we do have a couple missions here in town, but you don't seem to be interested in that.
I mean, look, I'm interested in you guys, but you guys shouldn't be that interested in Lynn. It's not that great of a place.
Well,
But again, I'm down for whatever.
I feel it's time to move on.
Missions happen to be disruptive in nature, if that would be interesting to you.
I am more than happy for some disruptive behavior. I'll be on my best behavior, but I like being disruptive.
Well,
So where to?
check my notes really fast because I forgot exactly what it is.
I think back to No Rats to pick up our other
Okay.
party
Yeah, to
member.
find that Lady of the Night thing person that we kept talking about. Right.
Right, okay. So you guys make your way back to No Rats. You enter and you all see Astra sitting, and the Empress of the whatever. The word, I can't remember what Valeria calls her. Something about Empress of the Night or stars. Anyway.
Sweet Empress of the Stars.
Sweet Empress of the Stars / Astra sitting at a table eating assorted cheeses and breakfast meats. She, looks clean like she normally does. She bathes and cleans herself up all well, but you can see the cuffs of her hands, deep bruising. You see definitely some hand marks, like some choking happened. Probably a handprint on the side of her face, scratches all over. She's been through some shit last
Sticks
night.
and stones may break your bones, but it seems whips and chains excite you.
How'd you know?
Are we coming here to meet her? Sorry, I don't know. You just look like shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Say-
thanks, buddy.
She's just a little worse for wear today.
Today?
uh,
Oh, she's like her, and I point at Valera. She's crazy.
I'm not as bad.
excuse me?
I mean, you're great and all, but never mind. I didn't say anything. Let's
Am
continue.
great. The gods have smiled upon me.
You're so beautiful,
Vengeance.
even the gods can't touch you.
Yeah, my vengeance shall reign throughout the land.
Anywho, what's your name? I'm Marzen, by the way. What was your name? Sorry.
Astra.
Astra. Nice to meet you. I flip open a book and I start writing something down.
While they're chatting, I'm just gonna
Rating.
lay my hands on her and heal her.
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm getting healed.
I'll smile and wink at her.
Or at least felt up a little bit.
Oh, do you want to start round 2 then, I guess?
So,
Go
Give
on.
me some of those meaty cheeses.
as the party kind of regroups and, sits down for breakfast, presumably to discuss their next course of action and maybe to talk about whatever they did yesterday, if they want to, totally your call. That's where we'll pick up next week as we have another party member. And he's a little mad.
Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome, Kyle.
A little mad. Thank you.
Yeah. It's been a little bit of an adventure to get you in here, but we made it work, and it's a thing. So yeah, glad to have you on board. Let's see, things I got to talk about. Right, if you're watching this on YouTube, check out the Twitch stream. Links are down below. If you got Twitch Prime, you want to use it, go ahead and use it. We appreciate it. Helps out the stream, and by stream I mean me, and I buy new shit, and that's always cool. Got this mouse from Twitch. Thanks, y'all. Let's see what else. That's pretty much all I got. Oh, and the webcam, because mine broke, and then this is a new one. Anyway, Monday we continue with Raen. That is going to be a thing. 6:30 to 10-ish for Mondays, and then Tuesday is 6 to 9. And yeah, totally check out that. If you're not familiar, Raen, 2 groups, same world,
Pertinent
chaos
question.
ensues. What's the question?
Did we level?
No.
Oh.
Didn't we? Okay, what level are we supposed to be at? Are we supposed to be at 7? Because I'm still at 6, and I
Yeah.
think I am behind. Okay,
7.
so
Yeah.
I'm going to fix that.
Yeah, you're supposed to be level 7. 1 to 7
yeah.
went real quick. 7 to 20 will be a little slower. 1 to 7, you guys average like a level up every 2 sessions or something. So yeah, it'll be slowing down a little bit, and then 15 to 20 is gonna be a fucking slog. Let me tell you that. But I don't, there'll be lots of chaos and shenanigans.
I feel like I should have at least leveled up, Jay.
You definitely went through
platinum.
some shit. You got rewarded for it. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, the party did steal a bunch of magical items from literally the world's most renowned and powerful wizard in the entire world. So there's that. There's a trade-off. One of you got to nut, and the other one's got magic items. So, win-win. Anyway, thanks, stream. We will see you later, or we will see you another time. No, I'm kidding. We'll see you
Felicia.
later.
You never.